Hello, friends, felines, and fellow adventurers. Welcome to the Hodgepodge Tavern. I'm your DM Carl, and today we're stepping through the portal to the infinite planes. Let us discover our forgotten memories. Alongside you, we have our players.
I am Philip. I play D.
The wizard.
Or so
I'm
say.
helping. I'm Alex. I play Sprite, the fairy paladin, and I'm today's chat moderator, which means you get to chat to me if you want to. And if you say any bad words, I can't do anything about it, but please don't. I don't know, actually, I don't mind bad words.
Yeah, we don't waste it.
Just
We're an adult program.
Say them with love, and it's fine.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Kyle. I played 30 hours of Wasteland 3 in the last 3 days.
That
I
it?
also play Spike, who is a fantastic character.
This
A
guy.
blading monk.
There he
This
is.
guy.
Justice for Spike? No.
Yes.
No.
I'm Josh. I'm Link. I'm a bard. And I'm here.
You sound very excited
All
about
facts.
it.
I am.
Hi everyone, I'm Kim, and she, her, and I play Brady, they, them, who is a changeling monk. And I've forgotten everything that my character does, so today's gonna be great.
Now, colours, let's stumble into the darker things. Do you have a summation for us, please, Kyle?
I guess I do.
The look of panic on his face. We've been sitting here for like 15 minutes
It's a
getting
really
ready.
good point.
It's a real good point, that one. Do
I hope so, because I don't remember.
I? Last time on Hodgepodge Heroes, the team finish up the mandatory beach episode with Link offering his homemade many-handed offering, for which he received a revealing memory, which included a certain blonde monk, which autocorrected the monkey over here. Marigold, or Sprite, made her own offering, and in keeping with the anime theme, we had a flashback after a dream sequence flashback, where she relived the events of about 2 to 3 episodes ago, with interesting consequences, which you can view if you've seen the last episode. Afterwards, they begin the journey back down the holy mountain, which, conveniently, happened at a much quicker pace than the several days going up it. Mostly because they rush down it pell-mell, Brady having remembered that there was going to be an important speech and sigil they probably wouldn't want to be missing. The rushing, though, turned out to be unneeded, as they made good time in getting back to the city of doors, having had some time to get rested and ready. Within the city of cities, emotion stirred. A great announcement was to be made by the new factal, Alison Nylesia, who now headed the city's law-keepers, the vaulted Mercy Killers. Within the Tower of the Worm, the execution yard of the city's prison, Nylesia issued forth a bold announcement. She would crack down on all crime in the city, ridding it of all corruption, in quotation marks. She issued harsh sentences and enforced this with an execution of prisoners in the yard, who were sentenced to death by hanging. To further drive her point home, these prisoners were once mercy killers. When the spectacle came to a grisly end, with the bodies of the executed fed to a drake, the team backed away very slowly, and any relief in getting back to the city of doors washed away almost immediately. They then began to plan to head away from the city, heading towards the Beastlands, and perhaps for some resolution for the smallest member of the party, and escaping from this new crackdown. Before that, though, they had some loose ends to tie up. Spike went to visit his homie in the prison and get some crucial info on what exactly happened with this little rebellion, and who the likely culprits were behind its execution. Spike and Brady went to visit the Grand Bazaar, where they saw quite the stir following factal Nylesia's pronouncements. They met up with Kegel Brightwood, owner of Gems with a Z, and gave him very useful advice in setting up a new shop in Hearth's Faith. Current climates being what they were, he wisely followed the suggestion. Dee and Link meanwhile headed off towards the mortuary to solve a little jar daddy issue.
Cool. Gems with the Z definitely sounds like a strip club.
It does. So,
Maybe it is.
We
New
pick up
business.
All the strippers are named after different
We might get into
gems.
some copyright trouble.
Jumps with a Z.
So, we pick up in front of the mortuary with Link and Dee as you are heading up the steps to the building. The headquarters of the Dustmen.
Alright, you ready? Let's make this
I
fast.
think so.
I'm just gonna quickly reach into the bag, hand on the jar. Don't worry, Dad. We've got something brewing. It's gonna be done soon.
What's happening?
Get your shit ready. You're gonna go.
I don't have anything in here.
Too easy. Pull hands out. Bag on. Let's go.
Do your thing. Change your cloak to brown if you can, just to
Alright.
make sure that
Yeah,
you're
just
more
go.
into it.
I'm in a dustman cloak.
Alright, I do the Picard maneuver. Pull my stuff back down,
Maybe so.
and let's go in.
Okay, so as you enter, you find yourself in the Great Hall again. As always, it's relatively busy with mourners, the occasional bodies being wheeled through. And the drab procession of dustmen makes its way alongside one of the bodies being pulled in.
Okay, we kind of, I would guess we ignore any kind of happening and we'll make a beeline to
Yeah.
where I would know I can talk to someone about duster business.
So, from your previous discussion, you know that Commissar Trevant is your point of reference, your immediate superior. He is one of the factors, and his office is up on the second floor of the mortuary.
And would he be the one dealing with like menial shit, like just getting a body to come with me, or?
Yeah, so the immediate superiors of the namers, the entry-level employees, they would directly talk to their superiors, and then they would be the ones that would deal with all of the paperwork.
Resources, paperwork. Okay, let's go. We'll go there.
Okay, so as you head on up to the second floor and to the commissar's office, you step up to the door, and again, it's got the name on the little plaque just in front of the door.
Do we have a plan?
Just go with it.
Come in.
Okay.
I say it as I literally open the door. Sir?
Yes, Zolion, it's been a while.
Been a busy time? How are you doing?
Been busy. I understood from our previous conversation that you would have been returning to work. And yet, I've not heard you've clocked in.
I know, I had some issues with the wife. Some debts that had to be settled. But me and my companion here have settled it all down. And now we're ready to do some work. This is Link.
Hello, sir.
Hello, are you a recent convert? I don't remember seeing you here before.
Yes, very recent, but full of vim and vinegar, ready to get going. Can't wait.
Yes, we have a few things that we want to get stuck in straight away. And we were wondering if perhaps we could, get one of the bodies to come and give us a hand. Showing them the ropes, showing them what needs to be done, and part of it, of course, is dealing with the Ascended.
Interesting. Well, due to your lack of showing up for shifts, I'm afraid your faction benefits have been suspended.
Oh, that's not good.
Oh, that is terrible news. I was so excited to get to work. Is there anything we can do just to speed this along and, maybe get old Dolian here back into good graces?
You can do your job.
I'll work with him. Double quick.
Double
we'll
team.
get it done.
Yeah. Plus, I'm bringing a new recruit to our cause.
Have you signed a contract?
I have, yes.
And he'll open his hand.
The contract.
You left it at home.
Yeah, it's my first day. I'm really... Do I bring it with me? Do I have it with me all the time? Is that...
It requires to be catalogued and archived.
Okay, I kept it at home because I thought, like...
Keep it safe.
It's important, keep it safe.
Keep it hidden.
Yeah. Okay, right. Well, tomorrow, first thing, I'll bring it in, make sure it's catalogued, it's all in the system.
But now we should really get to work.
Of course. Very, very sorry, sir. Very sorry.
Excellent. Well, you know where the library is?
Of course.
Get to cataloguing the books then.
Can't wait.
Let's do it.
Yeah. Let's go. Dolian, I love to catalogue.
Until later.
Yes.
I love me damn books.
And as you leave, you can hear him sort of mutter under his breath. What a peculiarly upbeat individual.
Uncommon in these parts. Seems like we may have to do some grunt work.
Okay.
Worth it, unless you just want to leave your dad in the jar. of
No.
course.
Let's get it done. Let's get it done. Oh, I don't really know much about cataloguing books.
Just go and steal him.
Can we requisition a body for cataloguing? Can we, maybe like to move books around?
Let's go. Do we have like a? Because I know where the body was last seen, don't I?
Yes, it was up on the 3rd floor, the top level in the overvault, and it was just generally moving things around.
I think if we go up there, we could just, if anyone asks, like you're showing me the ropes. We have an important job to do. You haven't been here for a bit, so we have to get like a bit more muscle on the job to try and get up to speed.
Yeah. Let's go see if it's still there at least.
Okay, that's a good start. Right.
Okay. So as you head on up, D, are you wearing your faction colours?
No.
Okay. So
I
as
have
you
them in my bag, but I'm not wearing it.
as you head on up, you are prevented from going to the 3rd floor by a very stern-looking tiefling. They have dusky-coloured skin, and they have a 3rd eye in the centre of their forehead.
Might I inquire why I'm being prevented from carrying out my duties?
Well, you're not wearing your faction colours. Your symbol of the dustman. Only dustmen are allowed up here.
I had a badge, right?
You do have a badge.
I go get the badge, and I just put it on my on the
You wearing it
shoulder.
on your trousers like an old policeman, like.
I put it on the shoulder of my current outfit. Would that suffice?
Yes, and you?
Yeah, I've just got it here. I'll reach into my bag. Put mine on that I've just made with
Magic.
my College of Creation.
Nice.
Very nice.
Nice.
Is it just like you straight up make something? You don't have to do
No, it's
chest
just
or
it's
anything?
an action. Yeah,
Like a cantrippy thing.
it's an action. It lasts for I think 6 hours or 2 hours. Yeah, and it's just a common, like any item that is less than a certain amount of money. It's not magical. So
Okay.
it's just like a a patch or something. It's fine.
Yeah, that's fine. Cool. Just wanted to double check.
Oh, thank you, truck. Very loud.
Okay.
Tray of bodies
Make
going
sure you
past.
wear this at all times whilst in and around the mortuary.
Of course, we've been out of the mortuary for quite some time, and we'll get back into it.
Okay, you may pass. And he'll move his long scaled tail out of the way.
All right. Thank you very much.
Friendly around here, aren't they?
So, as you head into the overvault, this is just a huge room with walls upon walls of bodies been sort of interred into the walls, much like a modern day mortuary where they sort of have pull-out slabs, and all of these have just been positioned all the way up all of the walls. There were various like a library stairwell, so
A
if you
little
can
bit
go
around.
up and you can move them around, and all of them are individually numbered and do me a perception check.
Both of us?
Both of you.
19.
19.
Don't need mine then. Oh, that's only a 9 plus something like that. It's not going to be 19.
D, you've seen the body before in the sort of the state of decay that it's in. Link hasn't seen it before, so sort of only knows the mental image that was projected from the jar of how it looked, not how it looks now in its sort of state of decay.
Yeah.
And you spot them walking around, and you recognize the features from what you had seen, and they have, if I remember correctly, the number 729 carved into the forehead.
729.
729.
So, based on what's going on now, is there someone that's currently controlling these guys, or was an order given to them and now they're fulfilling it? What?
There are milling around a few dustmen that are sort of like telling the zombies where to go and travel. You know, take this and put it there, take this and
So
put
someone
it there.
has to actively...
Yeah, somebody is giving them commands as they sort of wander around. There's about 4 dustmen that are just sort of giving the commands to various zombies as and when they complete their tasks.
Do we just tell it to come with us, or how does it work?
Took one of these guys first.
Alright.
Brother,
Brother?
we have a recently joined brother here, and I'm
Hello.
showing him the ropes.
Hello.
Hello.
And I was wondering if perhaps we could take control of one of the ascended here, and I could show him a few tricks and what we use them for, and how we take care of them, and how we deal with these things.
Do you have the appropriate forms?
Not at the moment. No, I was just wondering if just a quick tutorial.
Okay. And he'll sort of clap, and one of the zombies will look over, and he'll sort of beckon it over. And this one has number 392 on its head, and it's in a very more severe state of decay.
I don't know about
No,
that
I mean,
one.
like, I have a soft spot for 729. You see, I brought him here myself, and I haven't seen him in a while. Will it be okay? I mean, unless he's busy.
I mean, they are all busy.
You know what I mean? Extra busy. It would be too much trouble. He's just over there anyway, so you know.
We won't take too long.
No, not too long.
And he will sort of wave this one away.
We have some cataloguing to be done, and yeah, our boss is on our tails, so we'll be quick about it.
Okay. And he'll call over 729.
Oh, 729. Look at him.
And again, he's in a reasonably heavy state of decay. He's been, from your documentation of what you'd read when you were down in the catalogue, he's been here about 6 months. So he's still got flesh and still got some muscle mass. He's not as skeletal as whatever it was a second ago was.
Yeah.
392. But he is definitely, not a skeleton.
Yeah. So would I know what is involved in me taking control of the zombie? Would he have to pass control to me?
So as a member of the Dustmen, you have an innate connection with the undead, and they will never be hostile towards you. Nice. Unless you show any hostility towards it, and it will generally follow your commands as a low-level thing that's been trained
to do that.
To follow the orders of the Dustmen.
729. Come, 729, come.
And the guy looks at you a little bit weird that you're doing this weird hand motion.
I'm just a bit out of practice.
But says, no, be sure to bring it back.
Absolutely. Is it okay if we just take him to the library and then bring it back?
Yes.
Ah,
Perfect.
alrighty. What was your name, brother? Sorry, my apologies.
Faunel.
Warning. Really appreciate this. You really saved us a lot of paperwork here. But we will return within hour. Shall we say hour?
Shouldn't take too much longer than that, yes.
Excellent.
We'll see you soon.
See you soon.
Come on, 729. Come, 729.
And the body sort of slowly shambles behind you. Just
This is disturbing.
as it's barefooted. Flesh slaps on the floor, the stone floor.
When we get to a point where it's just us and no one is listening, as you know, isolated as we can be, I would just say, shall we do this here?
Is there anywhere do they have private rooms? I mean, we have to get him out. Is it
Then
easier to get him out
Get
as...
him out alive.
Yeah. Should we get him out this way, or should we get him
But
out?
if we get him out alive, it's alive.
Yeah. But then we have to come up with a reason for why he was in there in the first place. People are going to say, who's this guy?
Yeah, they may recognize him as a previous body.
I'll just make him a robe. That'll be fine.
What is the space? Do we have a bag that could fit this body in?
You have the bag that has the jar in.
But a bag of holding usually can't fit a body, can it?
It can fit a body, but the jar that's in there at the moment is the size of a body, so you'd have to
Yeah.
take the jar out.
But that's okay. We won't need the jar after we've...
You can take the body in pieces and then reassemble it later.
Yeah.
You could shove the body in, take the
Or
jar
just
out.
carry the jar.
Yeah.
That's not gonna be suspicious at all.
Don't be suspicious. Don't be suspicious.
Okay, what if we just try to walk out? Let's just try to walk out. If someone complains,
We're just doing some gardening.
we'll see what happens. Are there books or something around that the zombie could carry? As a thing to...
If you go down into the library, there are plenty of books in there.
Let's do that. Let's grab some books, give it some books, and then we'll walk out with a zombie carrying books behind us. And that he's our servant zombie.
Where are we going, though?
He needs a yellow vest.
We should... We're going home to work.
Okay. If you think that's going to work.
Our research. We're going to take some books home to research.
Okay. Do they let you do that?
To let us take books home.
You have to clock them out.
Oh, fucking hell.
Everything has to be documented.
I mean, we will have to clock them out at the library. Let's go to the library and say we want to clock some books out.
So, as you head down into the library, you are met with a very pale blue, almost whitish skinned man with short, wavy brown hair and brown eyes, quite short at 4'10", with cheap spectacles and a very round face. He appears to be an air genasi,
Oh.
and as you step on, and he's like, "Ah, Dorian!
Brother.
I was told that you are back here.
Back indeed. How are you?
I am doing well. A spot of the memory loss, I hear.
You can say that again. I don't quite remember who we were to each other.
I'm Fabian. We were friends. We crafted spells together. You know, book buddies.
I just literally take a second to not just stop, laugh. Of course. How could I forget? This is my friend Link.
Hello there, Link.
He is joining us.
Hi.
It is a pleasure to meet you. A friend of Dolion's is a friend of mine.
Oh, fantastic. I hope that in the future we can all be book buddies together.
That would be swell. Are you one who's versed in the scribing and the magic?
I'm doing my best. Let's say I'm new. I'm Just
Do you have a spell book yet?
No, he's not. He's not good
if
at all.
If you've got one, I'd be happy to take it off your hands.
We were wondering if we could get some books to do some research. We have our companion here that will be carrying it for us, and would you be the one that we speak to about this?
Ah, yes, I'm the master of books, as it were.
Oh, amazing.
Fortuitous. May we request some books?
Certainly. What books would you like?
Some beginner's guides, I think, just to help me sort of like get up to speed.
To the Dustman?
Yes, to the Dustman, to the Art of Magic, whatever.
The most voluminous volumes you have.
We will leave it to the bookmaster's recommendation.
Who better?
Who better?
Excellent. If it won't be a moment. And he'll sort of slowly head himself off and start collecting books.
This may work. I know. This guy's nice. All the others are a bit dull, but he's alright.
I'm suspicious.
Okay. Yeah, that's true. Okay, we'll see how it goes. Be positive. Come on.
Just look around.
Hard to be positive, literally in the mortuary of death.
And it takes him a good 25 minutes to make his way around, find various books. There's one that's about, sort of the cataloguing process.
Definitely need that.
There's one about, the general principles of the Dustmen and the teachings that they have. And he comes back and you can see a very, very crudely thrown together sort of book. It's got tattered brown front and the pages are like literally held together by a piece of string, and he sort of hands off this big pile of books and then hands Link the very tattered book. I took the liberty of making you your first spell book.
Oh, fantastic. Thank you so much. I don't know what to say.
Well, thanks is well enough for me.
I'll, let me,
And the book itself is empty, there's nothing inscribed on the front. It's literally just like an empty book that he's thrown together from the case of another book that had fallen apart, and just some random pieces of papers that he's threaded some string through. It's nothing remarkable.
Yeah. This does mean a lot to me though. Have you heard of the glass tarn?
Yes.
I'll tell you what. And I'll reach into my pouch and I will take out a little vial of holy water that I took there. And I'll say, now, I don't expect you to use this. Dolian, please, it's fine. Would you like, just as a little souvenir, my recent trip to Mount Celestia? Little vial of the glass tarn. I feel like I'm very new, so maybe I've misunderstood.
For those of you listening at home, Carl looks absolutely disgusted.
You do realize that holy water is bad for the bodies?
Yes, which is why I think it's important that I hold on to it. And I will take it and back to my house. And we won't speak about it again.
Yes, it's best you keep that hidden.
It's a good compromise. Yeah.
Tell you what,
I just said a lot to learn.
I'll give you my thanks and we'll leave it at that.
Yes, I would suggest avoiding the vampires.
Vampires.
Yes, we have some amongst our ranks.
Yeah, we do. Yeah, I knew it. I knew about that.
Just like walking around.
Yeah.
Yes, it never gets bright enough that it causes them issue.
It makes sense that it's all dark around here now.
Wow.
I think we get those books now.
Yeah.
I think we take those books with us now.
I've got a real hankering for some learning.
729, get the books. Get the book 729.
And they will go and pick up the books.
My friend, my book buddy. We will speak again.
Yes, I heard that you were coming back to work. When will I be seeing you for your next shift?
Later on today, I would suspect.
Excellent. I will wait with bated. And he pulls in like an exorbitant amount of air. Bated breath.
Very well.
Is that the fourth person that you're gonna disappoint now in your organization? Lost count.
We got
Doleon
burning
is
bridges
disappointing
fast.
them, not D.
That's true, Doleon.
Well, until later.
Yes.
79, come 79.
Thank you again. Sorry about the. All you got. It doesn't. Okay.
And he sort of shakes his head as you leave.
As we're like going, and again we're out of earshot.
Earshot, yeah.
I just say to you, keep that in your hand.
I know. Vampires.
I didn't fucking know.
Okay, let's just get out of here.
Let's do 9, come on. Let's go. We're going, like, beeline, just, bow, nod, friendly but serious.
Although, as a sensate, I'm like starting to be like, I wonder what it'd be like to be bitten by a vampire. No, not now.
In controlled conditions.
Yeah.
We try to, not running, but just gently walking
Swiftly
towards.
walking at pace.
Okay, yeah, walking without dilly
Suspicious
dallying.
movie walking.
Not suspicious.
Determined.
Yeah.
So
Purposeful.
you are able to leave the mortuary.
Yes.
Right, let's get back to your house.
My house? I don't have a
Oh,
house.
the house.
Our house.
It's not your house anymore. We've got our own house.
How?
That's pretty close, though, isn't it? It is.
It's right around
It's
the
in
corner.
the.
It's a street over,
Yeah.
so you
My
have to
house?
go around the block. And
Our,
then,
our
Yeah,
house.
that's
It's that red
No,
thing.
no.
oh no,
not
that
mine.
one's over in the
Oh, here,
lower
is it?
ward.
Yeah. So it's like it's one district away.
It is.
It's in the same district, but
Oh, the camera.
Careful for the cameras. If I remember, the house that you got is somewhere up here.
oh, is it? I
Oh,
thought
yeah.
it was down here.
No.
No, it's like
Alright.
it's only a few streets away, isn't it?
Cool. So we'll
We'll
get
go there. That's where we're going.
I think you might not have marked it.
I don't know.
So that there
That was
is
Dee's
where
house.
your old house was.
Mm.
And I'm pretty sure it was somewhere up here that the new house that you acquired was.
Okay.
Yeah.
We would go there, and knowing that it's normal for these zombies to walk the streets with testers, isn't it?
You haven't seen many in the streets.
Okay. Can you make him a cloak?
Yeah.
Cover them up. Cover them up. If possible, like one of those that covers face, maybe only eyes are showing,
Yeah.
because we don't want to.
Yeah.
We don't want any more trouble.
Okay.
Straight on.
So it just looks like 3 dustmen walking.
Okay. You make it back.
Okay, let's get this done. The stress is killing me.
79. Put the books down.
Get the.
And he'll place the
jar
books
out.
down.
Is everyone else home?
It would have been enough time because you would have had to travel quite a distance, and then that would have taken, a fair bit of time. The guy was there for 20 minutes trying to get you books. So if everyone would have headed back, then yes, they would be there. If they had other things that they had on their minds to do,
Nothing like
no,
right that second now.
then I believe, the plan was to rendezvous back there.
Guys, I think we're here. We got it.
What is a smell?
And it is a horrendous smell.
Someone burned some incense.
Fortunately, the house hasn't been fully cleaned, so it also smells really bad in there
Oh.
still.
if
We're
we
used to this. The other smell. This is a new smell.
if we could lock the door, cover the windows.
Oh, the window's already boarded up.
Okay.
Yeah.
Except for one of them, which I think was smashed
Light-
during the fight with the mean lock.
I start lighting some candles.
That's the one we boarded up.
Oh, you boarded it up.
Yeah.
Perfect. The other ones have been blacked out with
Yeah.
gunk.
I don't know if this is gonna work. This is all based on a vision of bullshit that I had in a cold, near-death experience situation.
I mean, it's better than nothing.
Okay, I lay some sort of blanket on the floor. Light some candles.
Romantic.
Get some incense going, please.
I'm just gonna use
Play some music
Druidcraft to create like a 5-cube lavender smell around myself.
for everyone.
Oh, sorry. Do we have incense?
Yeah, of course. We always have incense.
Who else?
Yeah.
Who bought the
If
raisins?
if anyone bought incense, then yes. If it was part of that original pack that you received, then yes. If not, then no.
Burn some candles then.
Okay. Okay.
Candles will burn the smell away.
Sure.
No,
Can we just smell of fat then? Drew?
yeah.
I light some candles. I use my power as well to create little gusts of wind. Maybe get a little airflow going.
Nice.
Just like,
And I just look towards Link and ask him if he's ready for this.
Yep, I'm ready. Alright, I'll put my hands in the jar. You ready,
Wait.
Dad?
Okay.
Dad?
Yeah, yes, son?
I don't
Okay.
Know, I don't know how long this is gonna take.
What's going on?
We're gonna try and get you your body back, your old body. I couldn't tell you a success chance, but hopefully pretty good.
I mean, okay, I trust you.
Nice. Alright. Alright, see you soon.
729. Lie down on the floor.
Just to confirm, the body will regenerate?
That's what my premonition said.
Kill me.
Why do I smell?
Yeah, that's the idea of the
I can feel
hair,
myself
basically.
Yeah.
Because the
dying.
easy part is the transfer. The hard part is like getting the body to be
Mm.
back to its original state.
Which is
Okay.
what hopefully the hair
Yeah.
will do.
So that's the.
So candles are lit.
Blanket is down. You asked him if he's
Lying down. I
ready.
told him to lie down. Not him. Him.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
And I got the golden string out.
So,
Wrap.
as you start to wrap this hair, and this is probably maybe a foot long in general, that came from the mane of this Kyuzin, and you start to sort of wrap it around the legs, and as you do so, it sort of like almost sort of weaves its way into the leg, and as you pull, it just seems to get longer and longer, like in an intangible way.
Cool.
It just does not seem to end.
It's
to
like
wrap.
like when a magician is trying to.
Exactly,
Mm.
exactly. And it takes you a long while to wrap it around this entire body. I mean, this is a single strand of hair. As you wrap and you wrap and you wrap, and it takes maybe the best part of an hour of just this wrapping, just to get everything covered.
Get it done.
Dedicated arm strength.
And as you bind off the last little piece, the hair just sort of falls from your hand as if it's at the end. And then a faint glow, a golden glow from this hair just sort of pulses around the body.
Maybe working. I don't know. I don't know.
Should
Is
we
it working?
peek?
It's
Why do
working.
you look at me?
I don't know. You guys may be more.
This was
tuned.
your dream.
I don't know.
If this is what you saw, then it is what is happening.
It looks like a caterpillar. That's
Should
Or kebab.
changing to
So
I think we have to wait.
smell. See if it is it smelling any better.
I mean, it smells quite pleasant with all of the puffing going on, but
Good at
you
puffing.
can't smell anything coming from the body.
Okay.
We just
That's
wait.
a good
like
sign.
completely encased, like
It's
a
completely encased like
Like
a
like an
mummified,
Egyptian
Yeah.
tomb type thing.
literally like a cocoon.
Yeah. Okay.
So is it?
Do we need
I
to?
think
I'll put
we
my
just
ear.
wait.
I put my
I think
ear
we
against the
just
thing.
wait.
And you can't hear anything just yet.
Okay, not yet. We wait.
Is there any movement at all?
The thing is just pulsating.
How long did it take in your vision?
Your vision was relatively accelerated.
4
Me?
hours in our world.
Oh,
But my vision was quick.
okay. Maybe
I
you
think we
should
just
try
wait.
calling his name to see if he recognizes your voice. Tell him to come towards
There's
the
no
light.
one-
That's-
There's no one home.
There's
it's
no one
just
in
the
there
body.
yet because it's just the body.
Oh, that's a
Maybe we should
problem
put
with
the
my
jar-
plan.
By the body.
Yeah. Alright. If we put the jar next to the head.
Body.
That's why he's not moving, because you didn't put him in yet.
Yeah,
Ha,
but
I'm
it,
smart.
It needs to be alive first.
Look, this is weird for me, okay?
Nice for me too.
I think we wait till it stops pulsating.
Yes.
Well,
Yes.
while we're waiting,
We wait until
after
heartbeat.
this
I
is
have
done,
some
we're ready to
news.
go, right?
No,
You got news?
we're not ready to go.
Oh.
Apparently the Beastlands is a wild country, and there is no place to stock up and find supplies. So we need to get everything that we could possibly need
Yeah,
for some rough and tumble living
Right.
before we go.
we won't survive.
We need to get food. We need to make sure that our kit bags are all kit out.
I hear you buy bells to warn the animals.
Bells.
Dinner bells.
Yeah.
Nice. And I think we have some information on how to get there, but we're not we know exactly.
Garden.
I need to get my notes.
The information that you're aware of, I'll just briefly run off the top of it. So, with regards to the Beastlands, it is a hugely feral wildlands filled with
Beastlands.
lots of animals and things. Communities there are very sparse. There are some, but they are quite widely spread amongst the entirety of the Beastlands. There is the town of Faunel, which is where the portal in the Blood Gem Park goes to. The key that you know for that,
A
from the
wildflower,
information that
real
you gathered,
flower.
is a cutting of a wildflower, which you don't have
We
at
don't
the
have
moment.
one of those.
So we need that, and we were warned not to hunt for sport out there.
Yes,
We
there
can
is.
hunt.
Sorry.
We can hunt for food to feed ourselves,
But not for trophies.
but not for trophies, and we can't take more than what we just need.
Okay. We can manage that.
That's what our friend told us. We managed to trade quite a lot of information for our information,
Yeah.
which was packaged. So we need a wildflower, we need supplies, and we need, I don't know, extra big canteens.
Yeah.
Alright.
How long are we staying there for?
Well, I don't know how long it will take us to get to this Valley of the Unicorns or Grove of the whatchamacallits.
Could be a couple of days, could be weeks.
You know, you guys, you're not obliged.
Oh, shut up.
Oh, honey, we all
Come
want to
on.
come. Enough of that.
Okay.
Enough of that talk.
I'm just-
We're
At this point,
stuck
we're
with you
committed.
whether you like it or not.
Yeah, I think you're pretty much stuck
We need
with
to
us.
find your secrets.
Least creepy way ever.
I jest.
You know, the weird thing is, he's actually growing on me.
Yeah, like a fungus.
Mm.
I think we'll need around
It
3
fits him well.
to 5 liters of water each per day.
Well, if this works, then your bag of holding is going to be nice and free,
We need
right?
a new bag, I think.
Oh,
Need a big bag.
I don't think that bag will be enough.
no?
If we want
need
food for 2 to 3 weeks. If we
Yeah.
want food for 2.
Well, I can hunt.
Isn't
I
there...
mean, we can hunt on the way.
Yeah.
We can forage and stuff.
Although, aren't there spells that you can make
There
food
are,
and water?
but they are, from what I've read, they are beyond our current understanding of the magical arts.
Oh, that's a shame.
The chants are quite complex.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think if we have at least water,
Mm.
food is not as important because we can forage and stuff like that. But I think we should at least have water for 2 weeks.
But how is your knowledge on fauna and flora?
That's a really good question. Because I feel strangely confident, but with my memory loss, I don't really remember if I was any good at that stuff. I might just be being a little bit arrogant.
I mean, if you lived there,
Mm.
you probably must have some.
Yeah, but look where I
Good
ended
answer.
up.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
It might come back to you, or you
Maybe I
might
can spend
know
some time-
instinctual.
You
Maybe-
know, in the garden and
Yeah.
see if anything jogs my memory, and I can maybe make some studies of things. And
And Dee can go back into the library. He can just go and get himself a book on, poisonous plants of the Beastlands, right?
yeah.
Because he can just walk back into the mortuary anytime he wants now, right?
Exactly.
I don't know. We
What?
might have kind of burnt that
What?
bridge a little bit.
You burned a bridge.
Did you burn the
Metaphorically.
mortuary down?
I don't think anyone is going back in there knowing that there are vampires in that fucking place.
There's a what?
There were vampires in there?
Yeah, there's
Yeah.
vampires in there.
And they want to put us to work, and I don't know what's worse, cataloging our vampires, but I'm not
that's
going back
true.
in.
9 to 5.
Either way, it's
Oh
a
my
fate
God,
worse than
yeah.
death.
Okay.
One thing is
Alright.
true, we have
Well, that's out of the question then.
some contacts in some shops, magical shops, that may be able to provide us with items that I've heard of items that create endless water, or
That's
you
true.
know,
Whoa.
We don't have a lot of money, do we?
we should have.
We'll
We have
club
credit.
together
We have credit on this store.
I've got 839
Oh, yeah, that's
gold
right.
pieces.
That's right.
We have thousands.
Okay, brilliant.
That garden, that's the portal area.
Mm-hmm.
Blood gem garden.
That's the place that Sprout was like attracted to.
Yeah, am I right in remembering that there were lots of different types of plants there, and not just the normal razorvine
There is a lot of plants there.
Do I remember seeing any flowers?
There were many flowers.
Would that
I was looking for a specific type, wasn't I?
Mm-hmm.
would that count as a wild flower, or because it's in the garden,
They
it's
are
not?
not there by wild chance, and you know, with the way that the planes work, things are very, very metaphysical rather than.
Yep.
What about if we went back to the market and found somebody that trades or travels, or, you know,
Yeah.
It's possible.
there might be somebody who has something like
Kegel
that.
didn't have one, but
We need to
No,
find a
that's right.
herbalist.
Yeah.
If we find a herbalist,
There
they
we
will
go.
probably
Where
have
do they
some
get their
special
stock
ingredient.
from?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
Also, according to my notes, we have 2,000 gold pieces in credit at this
Oh.
magical store.
that's right.
Well, that's
we should
nice.
definitely stop in there.
So we should
we head
hopefully.
How's this body looking?
Oh, is it
It's
good?
still pulsating.
Okay. Well,
We keep waiting.
while that's
on.
happening, I might go to the market.
Yeah. Me and Dee, we should stay here. If you guys want to get some supplies,
Yeah.
figure out a way through.
Wait, will you make us a list?
All right.
Okay.
I'll start writing up.
Okay.
So supplies, food, water.
Yeah.
Dried food, yeah. that's,
Yeah.
Talk to the magic guy, the magic vendor. See
Get
if
us a
he
list.
yeah.
Okay.
A
See if
list of
he
potential items.
yeah. See if he knows about
Okay.
any extra bag of holdings.
Yep.
How much that would cost.
Yep.
And jugs of what do they
Endless
call
water.
it? Endless water. Yeah. Or any other items that might help.
Okay.
And
And enough for like 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
Okay.
at least a week, just so we've got like time. And a herbalist to see if we can track down
Wildflower.
where someone that would be selling a wildflower. They might sell wildflowers themselves.
My name's Marigold,
It sure is.
and I'm wild. I'm Wildflower.
If you grew up in the Beastlands,
I like it.
you definitely grew up in the wild.
Well,
Saying.
we never know if the wildflower may get consumed.
Is it
as
a
we
real
go
flower?
Oh
through.
no.
Or is it? Am I the key? No, am I being arrogant again?
You're the only key.
I mean, the way that things work around here might work. We give that a try.
Sigil makes me crazy. Okay.
Well, looks like we got our day cut out for us.
Yeah?
Mm.
Team shopping?
Team
Spike?
Corpse.
Spike, are you shopping or corpse?
Let's
you
go
doing your own thing?
shopping.
Yeah!
Shopping.
Get in, losers.
We go shopping.
My steam powered car that just drove past.
Okay, so the team shopping. What is first on your list? What kind of place are you trying to find or
Magic
head to?
shop. The shop where we have credit.
So
Was
you're
it over
going-
here somewhere?
Mm.
It's up in the ladies'
It'll
ward.
be
Over
in
here.
the
Oh, it's
ladies'
over there.
ward.
As you
Okay.
go about, just say, remember that
Well, the market's down
spoke
here,
to
so
the
if we
people
go-
in disguise.
If we go there first, and then we can make
Oh,
our way to the
yeah.
market.
Yeah.
I gotta go in my disguise. Somewhere over here. Team shopping.
Oh my god, you were that surfer dude!
Mm-hmm.
Yay, I love that guy. Where's
So,
Sprite?
Serpents.
Where's Sprite?
There's Sprite. Which one's Sprite?
Green.
Sprite.
Thank you.
so you head to the Golden Bell pawn shop
And disguise serpents.
in your disguise. Are you the only one going in?
No, I'll take. Do you wanna come
Yeah.
in? Okay. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'll bring Sprite.
Ooh.
In.
So, as you head in, again, you see the familiar face of Marisha the Fox.
That's right.
And she sort of wheels herself forward and say, Serpens, how are you doing today?
Hey, it's so good to see you, man. It's been a while.
It has been a short while.
I brought a buddy with me today. Little pixie lady. She's pretty cool. I think you guys will get along.
Hello, I'm
Hello.
Marigold.
It's a pleasure to meet you.
I'm doing character as well.
I like it.
You must be Marisha the Fox.
I am indeed.
I've heard a lot about you.
This is excellent.
Mm-hmm.
Good reputation is always beneficial in this line of work.
See, I knew the vibes would just like connect with you two. Oh. No, we were actually looking for some equipment. and we were wondering if you might have something like a jar that like creates endless water or something. We heard something cool like that.
We knew if anybody would have these items, it would be Marisha the Fox.
Unfortunately, I'm sorry, I'll have to disappoint. We don't have anything along those lines in our repertoire at the moment.
But I bet you know someone who does. I'm gonna wink like.
Real Marilyn Monroe
Yeah.
over here.
I'm afraid I can't give up my suppliers.
Oh, Marisha. But I'm just gonna dazzling smile, lip bite.
And you know, she sort of pulls her corset tight and say, I've been in this line of work a lot longer than you've been alive.
Oh,
I'm afraid you can't just sweet talk your way past me.
this is how I
I
speak
have
to everyone.
principles. This line of
Alright.
work is a dangerous one.
Well, this is Sigil
Alright.
after all.
Alright. I mean, that's no problem. So, we're looking for, like, stuff that'll help us survive out in, like, the wilderness, the wild. We're doing, like, a Bear Grylls challenge, going back to, like, basics, man. Just me and nature and the mud. You know.
You can say they're naked and
As you
afraid.
can tell by my face, I'm really looking forward to it.
Did you mention where exactly you're going? Sorry.
No, I said the wilderness.
Okay. I may have something that may be of assistance to you then.
Please, man, bring it on.
And she'll head through and sort of flick through some of the stuff, and she'll end up pulling out a trident.
Wow.
Oh,
Spiky.
this is pretty cool. What is it? Is it just like, does it like get fish? Like, what's its thing?
It has the ability to command small fish.
That's pretty fucking cool, man. Is that something we want to like? Is that something we want to think about?
I mean, why not? I haven't had much luck with fish in the past, though, have I?
That's.
But if I'd had a
true,
cool
man.
trident, then
Might
maybe
help
I would
you.
have been more
So
successful.
you know, it's so funny, man. She talked to a salmon. The attitude on that thing. Oh, man.
Sassier than you.
You would not believe.
Sassier than me.
I have heard that salmon have a certain temperament.
They do.
There you
Bitches.
Yes. That's why I eat them whenever I get the opportunity.
Oh, I like you more and more. I think it's definitely something to consider. I think we may need to discuss with our comrades.
What else was on our list?
She will inform you that
Flasks.
the price for the Trident of Fish Command,
Yes.
as it is 880 gold.
880. Okay.
We need rations. We need
Yeah, I don't know if we'll get that
containers
here,
of
though.
water. Probably not, but
So your knowledge and understanding,
bag.
this is a back alley, basically selling your goods pawn shop, offence, if you were.
Yeah.
So the
Just-
stuff that they stock is whatever gets sold to them, basically,
Yeah.
for a price.
do we have anything available to help us carry? Anything that would?
So everything that they have in their shop at the moment, they have the Trident of Fish Command. They also have
Yeah, maybe I'll try and like subtly say to her like less aquatic base, more like, you know,
Food with feet.
land animals kind of stuff.
so
Purposefully not saying beast or land in the
Yes.
same place.
so everything that they
Feet
have,
food.
Food with
they
feet.
have a long sword of wounding,
Okay.
mithril plate mail, mithril ring mail, necklace of adaption.
Oh, what's that?
Lets you breathe in different environments.
Yeah, it allows you to in different environments. Various spell scrolls, quite a few of them.
Anything nature-y or survival or?
Control flames.
Good for stopping forest fires.
I'm unfortunately the worst one to go supply shopping because you've been telling me a lot about the terrains that we're going to be going through, so I'm metagaming a little bit.
Other than the scrolls, they only have a short sword, of warning and a wand of lightning bolts.
Do we have anything, a container or a special bag?
Nothing.
Nothing.
What of warning?
Short sword of warning.
What does that do? Does that let us know if there's beasties?
You cannot be surprised.
Ooh.
And if there is danger, it will wake you up.
And how much is that?
60,100 gold pieces.
Oh.
60,000. Oh, sorry, I'm
Okay.
not there.
That's what I did in my head, though.
D from like 4 suburbs away.
What?
60,000?
Well, I guess I'm not overruling that particular mechanic.
What about a rental?
I'm afraid with rentals, I cannot guarantee that you will come back with the goods, especially a high-priced item such as that. An item such as that negates all assassination
What if we
attempts
paid
near enough.
an indemnity fee, like some collateral that would ensure that we would come back to return it?
I don't think you have enough, darling, I'm afraid. Perhaps, however...
By the way, I am gonna come.
Make that face before.
I am gonna come back with loads of shopping bags, and I'm gonna go. Big mistake.
Big
Huge.
mistake, baby.
I'm gonna go full Julia Roberts on you one day. Just you wait.
Oh my god.
However, there are other things that can be put forward as that kind of collateral.
Such
I mean, it might be out of our price range, darling.
I know. One can ask.
How
That's
much
true.
can I trust you?
I mean,
you go way back.
way back.
Way
Only you can make that decision. Nope. Ooh. I've lost it. I've completely lost it.
Only you can make that decision.
Only you can make that decision, man. A little bit of Southern just drops in there by mistake.
Would you be amenable to a zone of truth?
I don't see why not, man. Sure. Nothing to hide here. Open book, baby.
Yeah. Of course.
And the big brutish minotaur will close the door, as was done before when they went sailing for the thing, for the sword. He'll close the door and bar it, and she will lead you into the back room, and it is a completely bare room, with the exception of a chair in the middle. And she will put another chair in and place it in the center of an inscription that's written down on the floor.
Cool.
Please
Yeah,
take a seat.
alright.
Shall I go first? I mean,
I don't mind.
I would like to.
Ladies first.
And I'll flutter over.
I'll take a seat. And
Hell yeah.
Serpens takes a
Walk
seat.
into that circle sigil place. Sit down on that chair, baby. Love Zone of Truth.
Can both of you do me a charisma saving throw, please?
Which die shall I use?
That's not a good one.
Obviously, you can choose to fail it.
Mm-hmm.
Remind me why I would do that.
Good faith.
Oh, that's good. 19.
19.
17.
So you're both resisting it.
Hell yeah.
Will she know?
She does now.
That's already
She'll-
a bad start.
On the spell itself, it specifically says
I see. I didn't understand all that. I don't want to. I don't have anything to hide. But so I don't need to resist it, do I?
I mean, it's up to you. You can
Oh,
try
I
and
don't
resist
know.
it if you want.
Make a decision.
I
What
feel
would
like if I
Sprite do?
resist it, it looks like.
I
What would
know.
Sprite do?
I'm struggling with
I
this
think. I
same
don't
thing.
think. Don't think Sprite would resist because I'm only being sassy, and which is I'm being true to myself. I'm not lying about anything. I have no
Okay.
reason to be.
So
afraid.
you would choose to fail instead.
Yeah. Sorry, I didn't understand.
It's okay.
I don't think that Brady knows particularly the feeling of Zone of Truth. Like, this has never happened to them since they woke up. So
Mhm.
I think the natural, like, charisma saving is just them acting. It's just they don't think that this is anything more than just I'm still playing my role.
Also, you're a changeling. That's who you are.
Exactly.
It's fluid.
Exactly. So I'm going to resist it, but it feels natural to Brady. But obviously she's going to know that I'm resisting it.
Yes. And so as Sprite succumbs to the spell, Marisha will look over at Serpens and say, you resisted, and yet you consented. Would you like to try this again?
Resisted? Interesting. I mean, do you need me to, like, relax or something?
If it helps.
Sure. And as I let out the breath, I'm gonna go ahead and turn into my real Brady form. My birth Brady form.
Yeah. And Marisha will sort of look at you both rather quizzically and say, and will trigger the spell again. And do you resist this time?
No, I'll let it. But it's weird. I'm having to focus to keep my birth form because I've been so used to being male Brady and then other roles now. So it feels weird. So
as she casts it, and you allow yourself to succumb, the floor, the sigils will glow like a bright white color as it circles around you, and you sort of feel the magic from this circle attempt to sort of creep into your mind. And initially you resist it, and then the second time it sort of pulsates into you. You sort of let it in and you feel like a warm tingling, and you now know, you are aware of the spell, and that you cannot tell a lie.
But it doesn't force us to just spill our secrets.
No.
But we just can't lie.
Yes. As long as you do not tell any lies, you are fine.
No, Sprite shows you to say it anyway.
Yeah, I was just thinking the same thing.
That was pretty righteous.
I got chill. That was invigorating.
Righteous.
Now, the first question I must ask. You are not who you say you are, is that correct?
I'm exactly who I say I am. I'm actually quite offended that you would suspect otherwise.
Well, I mean, have you not seen your friend here?
My friend is a beautiful, fantastical person.
Thank you.
And I have seen my friend I've seen inside my friend. Okay, that sounds rude, but I stand by what I said. I see them.
And is their name Serpens?
What is in a name?
That was not my birth name.
Interesting. Well, you tried to pull the fleece over my eyes in one capacity. Moving on.
It's not very progressive of you.
In my line of work, progressivity leads to the mercy killers coming down on your throats.
I just think it's good to have allies from all walks of life.
And I do. Now, are you individuals or part of a group?
We travel with people.
We do. With our friends.
I've met one of them before.
You sure have?
How many more are there?
Two more.
How many more friends do we have, or how many people do we tend to
Travel with.
travel? Yeah, 2 more.
And how trustworthy do you see them?
Honestly,
Oh, that's the only option.
Yeah.
Ladies first.
I know.
That's the name of the game.
Ladies first.
And I will request a straight answer. This is a matter of high importance to me.
I would trust them all with my life. Even D.
Why the appendix? Why the addition of even D?
I agree.
Have either of you snitched to the Harmonium, Mercy Killers, even to the Fraternity of Order about any illegal activities
Not
you
in
have
my living
witnessed?
memory.
Oh, what she said, they said.
Thank you for getting my pronouns right.
That was me getting them wrong, not my character.
Oh, okay. I just thought it would actually be like a teachable moment for Marisha.
Yeah, and for Alex.
And what is your position on slavery?
Bad. It's bad. Slavery's bad. I don't like it. I know it brings people a lot of money, but there's got to be better ways to make money.
I would go to great lengths to liberate someone that I saw to be enslaved.
Thank you for answering. I cannot give you collateral. And she will go and open the door.
I'm just gonna and I'm just gonna bite my tongue and say it in my head.
You know, that was really freeing, actually.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna do like a shiver, and then the serpent's identity just like shakes back onto my face. That feels better.
And she stands at the door. Well, she doesn't stand at the door. She sits by the door.
Well, you know, Marisha, this was a really fun exercise, and I appreciate you giving us a chance. I don't know if we're gonna need that trident.
I'm not sure we need the trident. I mean, I presume we're still like on good enough terms to trade or buy things, right?
You may use your credit.
Well, I was hoping for a fast new friend, but credit will have to do.
Different strokes, different folks, man.
Can we, the things that you've already told us?
Yeah.
We can have like a copy of that because
Yeah, could we look
Yeah.
at
Send
that
back to the
later?
group.
And we'll just buy.
are there like potions and things on there as well?
There are some potions, I believe,
Anything that would be?
but I don't want to
There's
spend all of our
definitely
credit without
scrolls.
No, I just want to know what's
talking
there.
to people. But I feel like
Not in stock at the moment in this shop.
Okay.
okay,
But there were scrolls, right?
there
The
were
door?
scrolls.
Scrolls.
There are scrolls, yes.
Okay.
I can put them all in the chat if you'd rather.
Yeah, cool.
Yeah.
Let's say that we spend all of our credit, and we'll let you know what we spend it on.
Okay.
Later?
And I'll put that in
Is that
there.
good?
Yes. Yep, that's not a problem.
Just
So she wanted a person as collateral.
Oh yeah, she 100% wanted us as slaves.
Yeah.
So she wanted you to sign a contract saying,
But obviously we
If
can't
you
lie, so
Yeah.
that's interesting.
Yeah.
Oh, that's good.
what a
Just
cow.
send Spike in.
Fuck her up. Fuck her up.
Send in the professional.
Professional
Spike.
slave.
This bitch deals in people. He's not only a mercy killer, he's actually against all that slavery.
He's just a straight up killer.
He's a straight up killer.
A cold
Since
skin
episode
killer.
1.
Yeah.
But it
Kind of
does.
like murdering.
We have learned some really interesting information. If we're looking for someone who deals in slavery and slaves,
It's a way in.
we've obviously not in her good books, but she may be dealing with people coming into the city.
She also said she does not reveal her sources.
Yeah, but
But
we
some-
could just like,
But someone else can come in
yeah.
and say, we want to deal in slaves. Someone that she hasn't seen yet. Someone that could pass as a person that would deal in slaves.
Is possible. Anyway,
Anyway.
not super successful, but really interesting.
Yeah, that's good. That gives us an insight into this woman.
So, where is the next destination? The body is Still pulsing.
Where did you stay with us?
I
No,
went
you
shopping.
Oh, and separate,
didn't go into the
separate.
shop.
I
You
went.
were just outside.
They went inside. I went to find supplies.
Okay. What are you going looking for? Just mundane, general.
Tools and specifically tools.
Okay.
Like axe heads and stuff like that.
Big axe.
Yeah.
Nice.
Yeah, sure. Because we find some iron.
So, I have a list of different tools. What is it in particular that you're looking for? So these are like tool kits and sets.
There's a survival
Yeah.
or something,
Is that a
isn't
survival kit?
or something similar.
Like a survival pack or something.
Yeah,
You thinking of like the starter kits?
yeah,
Mm.
like what the ranger would start
got a
with or something
multi-tool.
like that.
Multi-tool.
Or like survivalist?
Multipass.
There is the explorer's pack.
Ooh, explorers packs might be good.
Yeah, something like that.
So an explorer's pack is 10 gold pieces, includes a backpack, a bedroll, a mess kit, a tinderbox,
We
10
have-
torches, 10 days of rations, a water skin, and 50 foot of hempen rope.
We've
We
got a
have
lot of
some-
that.
They already had Tinder
back then.
Tinder.
If we're
Yeah,
just gonna
so
have
that
a
you
lot of
can make sure that you have
rations-
a date no matter where you go.
Yeah, I guess just like making sure that we purchase the tools in case
Cover
we need.
all
yeah.
the bases.
We have like multiple axe heads, pickaxes,
some
and
fishing tackle.
yeah.
Tents, maybe.
Yes.
I have adventuring too. Does everyone have that?
Yes, I think that's
Yeah,
really
it depends on
good
the
too.
what you started with.
Is that
Yeah, some
human study
tents
had
would be
level
good.
3?
Yeah, I think so.
Yes.
Okay, so you want
Do you guys all have that already?
10.
I had disguise
Either that one or a
characters
different
too.
version of that one. Yeah.
Two-person tent is
Each of us
2
has
gold
one.
pieces each for 2 person.
That's not right. We can just get 3.
Yeah.
I'm small.
We can get 2 and Spike can be shoved into one.
I can sit
Well,
in a tree.
yeah, we got a tiny.
You can take turns snuggling between the two
We
different.
can buy. We can have a
We'll
tiny
make a little hammock.
in
I was gonna say.
yeah.
That would be adorable.
Okay, we should probably make a list of all this stuff that we're getting.
Yes, because it may be relevant and
Right.
important at some point.
So we want 2 times 2-man tents,
Mhm.
So that'll be 4 gold pieces.
4 gold pieces.
Enough rations for
Oh,
like 30 days.
30 days.
So all 30
One
days.
ration is 5 silver pieces, so you would need
Silver?
5.
Yeah.
And that's
One-
like
5 silver pieces.
that's one person, one day.
One person, one day.
So
No.
it's
Just
what,
thought
30
that you were
silver
trying to sense
per
That-
person? 3
Which
gold
you
per
were.
person?
5 silver times 30.
Oh, why did I think it was 1? I just
So
did it stupid in my
yeah,
head.
it's going to be 150 silver,
15.
15 gold per person, and there's 5 of us.
For what?
Uh,
For the-
rations
for all the bits?
for 30 days of rations.
Oh shit! Really?
Yeah.
10
We're gonna
how
like.
many? 5
It's gonna be like. We're gonna have.
How much GP was it altogether?
15.
We're gonna have problems
Per
going to the
times
bathroom.
5?
Yeah,
It's
and then
gonna
times
be-
5.
It's gonna be
so
clogged
so,
up.
Oh,
We might also
50,
need it
75
because
gold.
depending on whether
Is my
what
maths right on
happens
that?
when we're in there, she might not have the knowledge
That's true.
to hunt.
We should take some plums as well to help us.
Okay, so that gives us
Huh?
30 days.
Then I think with all this stuff, I think we've got like, Tinder and like what are they called,
Mm.
Tinder boxes and things like that.
You wanted to buy an axe, like a woodcutting axe?
Yes.
Yeah.
So
Brady's got an axe,
So what? I'll make a little
so
thing.
just one extra axe, I suppose.
So we got tents.
I don't actually
Yeah,
know
2
what I
tents.
have.
30 days of rations each.
I actually have no idea what I started with. I have
We were told at one point, but that was a long time ago.
yeah, I have a
a
well
list.
used and well patched bag, lots of sharp implements such as darts, hand axe, and a lyre. But it doesn't say that I have a particular starting kit
Give me 2 seconds. I will
in my
find it for you.
notes.
I had a list with
Cool.
everything.
what was that?
My bad. I just dropped your phone. Okay.
I think we dropped 1,000 times.
Definitely had a list of whatever I had.
Yeah, I have all the descriptions, but
I think I just wrote my own.
Give me a second. I will get that for
Someone did. Like, we did have the bag discussion.
Yeah.
So
A discussion where
Brady.
we listed what was our bags and what was in them.
Yeah.
I don't know where I wrote it, but I'm almost sure.
You have backpack, one set of costume clothes,
Mm-hmm.
a vial,
You must have the actress
a
pack.
bedroll, mess kit. You had 10 days of rations, but
Yeah.
that's probably been.
I've been keeping track here. I've got 4 days.
Tinderbox, torch, water skin, bedroll. Basically, you have an explorer's pack.
I have an explorer's pack. Okay, cool. I'm gonna put that here.
So
Obviously minus the rations.
the main thing is water. After that, because that's the only thing we're missing.
Chuck 5 fishing tackle in there for 5 gold pieces.
Each or
Total. Have a fishing day.
Yeah,
Five
we don't
of them?
even tried it.
Yeah.
And did you say like resource gathering tools as well? Yeah.
Yeah, we have 1 woodcutter's axe guaranteed. Do we need to,
Do you want me to add that to the list of the stuff?
if you haven't already?
Yeah, woodcutter's axe.
Sun cream.
A good book.
Do you know how much a woodcutter's axe is?
Just looking up now.
It's probably just hand axe. Hand axe is 5 gold pieces.
Could have a pickaxe.
We've got our climbing gear, right?
And our cold
Yeah.
That
weather.
we bought in our
cold
cold
weather gear as
weather
well.
stuff, which is good.
Yeah, go off of a hand axe
Yeah, okay.
for a nice, well-made axe.
Are compasses a thing in this world? Do you remember what a
Um,
compass is like?
Druid craft, I think, actually gives you some.
Oh,
Yeah, it might not be useful in a weird plane as well,
Planes.
because it's not going to point north or anything.
Okay.
I don't know if
Yeah.
I've ever seen that.
You would need a different compass for each
Yeah,
place.
yeah. It's made by locals.
It doesn't. No, it just tells you the weather. So
I can predict the weather.
I mean,
that could be
that's
useful.
probably useful, yeah.
Yeah.
But the weather doesn't seem to change, so like we will always know where we came from. Like
Well, that's
In
in the
these
planes we've been in.
yeah, in these planes we've been in,
That's
the
true.
sun doesn't move.
Alright.
in Avernus there was no sun. It was just a red glow, and when Celestia the sun doesn't move.
But we had mountains, we had big things that we could kind of guide
Mm.
ourselves. Well, it doesn't mean we will, but we did.
To borrow soap.
There isn't a compass.
Oh yeah, let's get some soap.
Uh,
Okay, a couple soaps. Times 2?
yeah, soap is 2 copper pieces. So get a few.
Just get a couple.
With my druid craft as well, I can light torches, campfires,
That's
make
amazing.
seed pods open for foraging and things.
Oh, that's good.
So
That's
in terms of
that's
like
very-
tinder and blah blah blah, we might not need to worry
Yeah.
too much about that.
That's
good.
So I don't know if encumbrance is going to come into play.
Mm.
We can buy a hunting trap for 5 gold pieces, but
Quite heavy, aren't they?
yeah, it'd be,
We would have to stay in one place for a long time.
and we'd have to
I mean, that might not be the worst thing, like when we set up camp for the night. Although the animals probably won't come close to the campfire, will they?
I mean, these are the beastland animals. They might be different.
Unless they
Or
are
just-
trying to eat us,
Yeah.
Yeah.
and then it's to stop them before they
That's true.
eat us.
We can
it is 25 pounds. So
we can
quite
use
heavy.
other resources for that. We have like warning.
Yeah.
Okay.
Sit watch, sit guard.
Yeah.
You got alarm, don't you?
Sorry,
How does alarm work? Can you put it on just a space?
I don't have enough. Alarm.
Oh, so
yeah,
you did.
there's basically a piece of rope that you can put around either make a circle around you or put it across a specific area, and if someone touches it, it will wake me up.
Okay.
Just so I'm not gonna do like hard rules on carry capacity.
Mm.
However, your carry capacity, your individual carry capacity, is 15 times your strength score.
I think we should think about getting a cart and a packing
Rations.
If we can't get a bag of holding, we need a cart probably.
It might be difficult to go through it.
Yeah.
We'll be taking it through woods.
I think a
It does.
cart might be difficult, but if we did get a pack animal, that could.
Yeah.
Potentially, yeah.
If we had a mule.
Mule, that'd be so cool.
Yeah.
Rations are £2 each. So
Rations?
60.
So cheap these days.
30 days of rations
Bargain.
are £60.
It's those tiny jerky
Divided by 5, because it's
No, that's each.
each. Right.
That's a lot.
Right. so that's a lot.
I think we should get some horses.
What was the capacity of the bag that we currently have? Because Jar Daddy will
Jar
be gone,
Daddy,
so
yeah.
we will have a mini bag of holding.
Yeah.
My
Yeah.
capacity is just Jar Daddy's, the size of Jar Daddy's. What we
So
can
if
carry.
that's the capacity, then that will probably fit all the rations.
All the rations, for sure.
It can
Double
hold up to
that.
500 pounds.
Oh, there we go.
£500.
Oh, neat.
I think we're alright.
Yeah, we'll be
Still think
put
we
into
should
stuff
do
in there. Anything that's not bulky.
We can look when we go to the market if there's any animal traders or there was
300
goats.
pounds
wasn't
is
there?
your month's worth of food.
You
Not-
might
not
be
saying we wanna
selling
go.
goats.
No,
One
no, I
month.
don't mean that. I mean,
Everyone.
Yeah.
there
Right,
will be
right,
animals
right.
because we sold
Right.
goats, so there might be
Right.
other animals.
Right, I get you.
So
That'd be so cute though.
£300 is a month of food for everyone, and the bag carries 500. So all our food can just be dealt with
Fit
by
in
being
the bag.
That's the lunchbox.
That's a lunchbox.
Don't lose it.
1
No.
gallon of water, which is what's required for a day's water, is £8.
Take a cow,
Okay.
drink milk.
We can use the horses for that.
Or drink milk out of the horses.
Bleed. Yes, we can also bleed horses. Go Mongol.
Oh.
Mongol style.
Yeah.
And if we get really cold, we could just sleep inside one.
But
Star
that's,
Wars
that only
style.
works once.
That only,
Yeah.
yeah, it does only work once.
Yeah.
I'm assuming there will be water sources
Yeah.
as well that we could potentially find.
Will they though?
Well, animals have to drink.
Do they? Do
Right?
They? Do they though?
Yeah, we could be going into like this bounteous nature land. It's just
Yeah.
there'll be limits that will.
The horses
That will
live on air.
Genasi horses.
Yeah, Genasi horses.
Yeah, no, horses would be great.
I'm just saying that, you know, when we get there, we'll need enough to survive, but there's
Mm.
there's no reason why we couldn't find a water source.
I
at
know.
some
I know what
point.
you're saying.
Yeah, I feel
In an
like
emergency.
we should all have
So
like
just-
2 days worth of water.
At
on
least.
us.
Yeah,
Just to help explain
Yeah, a week.
this,
But we can all carry that.
I'll go over some basics for the hex crawl mechanics that I've got set here.
Set here.
In order to find food and water to survive for a day,
But we don't know this yet. We're not there.
well, it's just to help you with your decisions on
We
what to
would've
buy,
got-
just to
We
keep
don't
this
know.
interesting for people.
We'll get a book from someone.
Basically, each hex that you'll go into, you'll have the potential opportunity for doing a day's forage.
Right.
And depending on the terrain that you're in at the time, it may be easier or harder to do so.
Okay.
Just to give you that small tidbit of information. So each day that you travel, you can attempt to forage. You have to pick which one of the hexes that you are in during that day to do 1 day's of foraging.
You only get one shot. Do not lose your chance
The only,
to forage.
the only problem we have is that the exit of this new place we're going to is not the same as the entrance where we're going to, right?
It's reasonable to assume that.
Yeah, because it hasn't been
Yeah.
so far.
Yeah.
So once we get into this hex scroll, we're in it
We're locked
until
in.
we find the exit. So it's basically we don't know how long we're gonna be in this thing. If each of these we don't know this, but let's say we do.
Just for the ease of use.
Is it
figure out
one
what
day?
you
Is it 1 day a hex?
do. It is 12 miles a hex.
12 miles a hex.
So
Between
rough-
1 and 3 hexes a day.
Is what you will be moving from.
yeah,
So let's say
rough
2.
today. Yeah, rough
I feel
terrain
like
is like one.
This is going to be
hex.
like the Hunger Games, basically.
Basically.
Yeah.
So
But
what
I
I'm
think
saying
we'll be
is,
fine. What I would love to get is a medical kit, like a medicine, like
Yeah.
You can
bandages.
get medicine kit.
Can I get a medicine kit?
Yeah, let me find out. how
I'm
much.
not
We could be
proficient
stuck in
in
this thing
medicine. Will
for
I still be able
months.
to use it? I have a
Okay.
+3, but I'm not proficient.
Yeah, you don't have to be proficient.
I mean, I'm proficient in medicine.
You are.
Yeah.
Oh, neat.
Fantastic.
A healer's kit
I'm a healer.
Healer's kit.
is.
Don't forget, because we don't do combat.
Well, yeah, but like a magical healer is different to like a
yeah, true.
medical healer.
A healer's kit
I'm
is
still
5
proficient
gold
now.
pieces,
Yeah,
that's
and
fine.
that provides you
You're still free.
with 10 uses of a healer's kit,
Awesome.
which allows you to stabilize people.
I just got one of those.
Presumably, being proficient in that, I
Me-
would be able
means
to.
you can do the checks.
Proficiency in. So if you have a healer's kit, you don't make the check.
Oh, you just do it.
Right,
Just
but what I
do it.
mean is like,
without a healer's
if we
kit, you
found
can do it.
like
Without the
herbs
healer's
and
kit.
things like that, I might be able to
Do a medicine check.
do it anyway. So we've
Yeah.
got doubled up, like
Yeah.
I like it.
yeah.
Okay,
Plus
one
magical
healer's
healing.
kit.
For animals, donkey or mule is 8 gold pieces.
Mm-hmm.
A draft horse is 50 gold pieces.
Let's get elephants.
A pony is 30 gold pieces.
But then we need to feed them as well.
Yeah. So that's the issue, is like whether they
You
can
should be able to
graze.
graze.
Yeah. And that's like an
takes a
extra
long
4
time to
gold
graze.
pieces for saddle bags.
Well, it depends.
And also,
how tight the
for-
rules are.
25 gold pieces, we can get a mastiff, and we can have a guard dog that sits and barks whenever something goes by, because it'll have like superior smell, and there'll be animals around.
And I
Bark
could
or
do
something,
speak
it's
with animals, so I can
Well,
get
this
them
is
to
something-
tell me
This
shit.
is actually something I wanted to talk about.
Are we getting party pets?
I wanted to get a couple of spells if
Well,
we
that thing's
can.
gonna die.
That would be very useful.
It's only a pet if
Yes.
you name
Mastiff.
it.
It'll be dog.
Massive one.
Dog.
If I could get a couple of utility spells, it
Yeah.
would increase our chances a little bit.
Yeah.
Like find familiar, for example.
Oh yeah.
Mm-hmm.
We don't need a mastiff. We could have a bird in the sky. looking
Yes,
after us.
I love
True.
that.
I thought you said fertility spells, and then I heard increasing our
Find
chances.
familiar.
I was like, what?
If we have a descendant that can continue the quest.
Yeah.
Multiples.
It doesn't
Anyone
matter if
who
we
plays
die.
The Sims knows what I'm talking about.
Yeah, we'll wait like 20 years.
Yeah.
If we get.
When we're stuck in the hex crawl for 10 years, it's like going into multi-generational
Yeah.
spaceship.
I passed my quest on
Yeah.
to you, son. I can go no further.
Goodbye, Father. You're only 26.
This place ages you, man. So are we getting animals?
We don't have to, but it is extra rations.
I would say a
Yeah,
donkey
like-
would be a good idea. If we lose a donkey, it's only 8 gold, and that's it.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I would say donkey.
And if we get to halfway through and we're hungry, donkey.
Aw. We have rations. We just want fresh meat.
You can do your disc thing, can't you?
Yeah.
Because I was thinking if someone's injured and they need like
Carry.
extra time
Yeah.
to.
It's a ritual, so I can do it as many times as I want.
Okay, so
Up to
yeah, so we
500
don't
pounds.
need a cart or a horse or whatever to carry a fallen comrade if that
No.
becomes a thing. Cool.
And if we find things that need carrying,
Exactly.
So let's say we'll go for a mule or a donkey.
All I have in my image is just American GIs preparing to go into the forest in Vietnam. Just
and not coming back.
and not coming back. What do you mean?
Never ever come back.
What is your plan? You said you wanted to look for spells.
Well,
That's 8.
Eight.
Plus how many
Yeah.
saddlebags?
Okay.
Not right now because I can't because we're doing jar daddy thing. But
So we have
Either-
4
ask Sprite to
No,
keep
no,
an
just
eye
one
out
donkey.
as she goes out.
or white one?
If she sees a magical scroll shop.
4 gold pieces for the saddlebags.
Oh.
Just
But
four
basically the
saddlebags.
the usual
Four saddlebags.
utility spells that I have in mind would be, where were they? Find familiar, feather fall, and alarm.
Okay.
All
We
in
will
one.
do that in 2 seconds.
Yeah, no rush or anything. just-
So, whilst everyone else is out shopping, if you make a note or find anything you do,
Okay.
you've got everything and how much it costs.
Yeah, so far it's 95 GP for the most of the stuff we talked about, and then an extra 12 GP for a mule and saddlebags.
95, 105, 107.
It's 107.
Yeah.
That's not bad.
I have purify food and drink.
Oh, nice.
we can basically pee and then
no
purify it.
cholera, baby. Yes.
Like they do in space, they recycle the pee, don't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
You're the water
Why do we go
purifier.
immediately to that? We can get fresh water.
We don't know.
I also have detect poison and disease.
That's fantastic.
The image.
We can get dead animal water and still be fine.
Yeah.
The day we all prepare our utility spells, rhinoceros attack.
Yeah.
Yeah, oh my god. It's like, what if
There
we get
are
there
actually
and it's like
forest rhinoceros.
freaking
Oh, I
safari?
wouldn't even say rhinoceros. I would
We're
say
like,
hippopotamus because they're even worse.
Oh, they're so scary. Nathan was telling me like everything about hippos.
Who was?
Nathan.
Your son,
Oh, is it?
your offspring. He was like, hippos are the scariest animals ever.
Wait, that's William.
No, it's William. You're right. I got them
Was it
mixed up.
Yeah,
Oh,
I
no, no.
guess.
Oh, I
The
didn't
little
hear-
one. The little one.
Yeah, I didn't hear what you said. I was like, I don't know who you're talking about, but it's definitely William.
Yeah,
That sounds
no,
like
you're
William.
right.
Yeah, that's what I meant.
I was like,
Your littlest.
Nathan knows about hippopotamus.
Yeah, sorry, my bad.
Unless you saw them on YouTube.
I got there.
No, I wasn't calling you out. I didn't even hear you.
No, it's fine.
Okay. So,
I also struggle because last time I saw the littlest one, he was little, and
Nathan was
now
little.
he looks like the big one.
Yeah.
The big one's very big.
No, it's fine.
The older one has a deeper voice. That's the one that concerned me the most.
He's a man now.
God.
Okay, so as everyone now is out shopping, the cocoon ends up pulsating for 3 hours.
Oh, nice. Okay. We would probably be having a snack. There would be some crumbs on top of the cocoon at this point.
Yeah. Set up a little picnic.
And after 3 hours, the cocoon stops pulsating.
That's either a good or a bad sign.
I'm gonna like look at the hair and just sort of like peek.
The hair has fused itself together.
Listen. Anything?
I see.
You cannot hear anything.
Doesn't smell like death though.
It does not.
Okay.
Cocoons usually open automatically. We don't. They claw their ways out, don't they?
Well, this thing's dead.
But alive.
It's still just a corpse. We have to go fast because this thing will start rotting.
Do you reckon?
Yeah.
Right, do it.
All right.
3
And I'm
hours,
just-
rigor mortis sets in.
I'm just gonna take a little.
He's dead again.
Just a little cut, just to like open it up enough that I can like see some bare skin, so I can see whether it's fresh or rotted.
It does not look rotted.
Okay,
Okay, think we're in business.
go.
Get going, and I'll start like cutting the rest of this thing.
Oh, I dropped it.
What was that sound?
So the information you gathered is
Oh no, I
the soul
crushed
is
the liver.
transferred through
Shit.
contact.
Okay, I bring the jar. When you're ready, I'll just put it on top of.
Slam on his head.
Do it.
Hopefully, this will be just plug and play.
Okay.
This jar is very, very heavy. You won't be able to lift it on your own.
Okay, when you're done, come and help me.
Okay, and I'll go and I'll make a little trolley, and like so we can just hook it underneath, and we'll
like a
one on each side.
Egyptian.
Yeah,
thing.
yeah, and we'll one on each side and just sort of like lower this thing.
Ready?
Go.
And as you do so, nothing happens.
I don't know.
What do we do now? Do you have to say the magic words?
Touch the thing. Touch the body.
And as you touch the thing, you hear Eliak say, "Hello? What's happening?"
Hey, hi. I think your body's ready. If you can you force yourself into it? Can you feel it somewhere? Do you have any kind of awareness?
I do feel the thing. Hold on, give me 2 seconds.
So casual.
I'm gonna take our break there.
Ah, son of a bitch.
Oh, constipated jar daddy.
You see a little fart bubble.
So we'll be back in about 5 minutes. So please do stick by, and yeah, we'll see you in 5 minutes once we grab ourselves some drinks. thank you and welcome back. We did a lot of the boring accounting behind the scenes because I'm sure
We
nobody
did.
really wants to listen to a whole lot of that.
Does anybody want to run down of the things that we bought?
Yeah, you
Super
can do a quick
quick.
rundown, quick.
Okay, I bought a vial of poison, which was very expensive. We got two men tents. We got 30 days of rations each. We got 5 fishing tackles. We got an extra woodcutter's axe. We got 5 bars of soap because y'all know we're gonna get stinky. We got a healer's kit, which gives us 5 uses. We got a mule and some saddlebags, and we got water plus water skins that will give us water for 3 days for everyone.
Yes. In terms of your purified water, if you are planning on doing that with the people's pee, I will say that if everyone pees into one system and you cast purified water, you can give one person water for the day.
It's amazing, actually.
Only
Yeah.
one.
You remember, you need 1 gallon of water in order to survive.
You sweat a lot as well, so some of it gets evaporated.
And yeah,
That's
you
not bad,
take a
to be
load
fair.
of the nutrients. Like, you don't pee out a gallon if you drink a gallon.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But if you find a
You
find
don't.
a, if
you
you
don't.
find a puddle,
Yeah, that's what more what I
Yeah.
was thinking.
Yeah.
if you find puddles and
But that will be down to the foraging checks to see if you're able to find any sources of water.
Alright.
But
remember
however,
last time you went to Wikipedia? What happened?
What?
I
So-
couldn't take my path of ascension that I wanted to take, so don't go on Wikipedia.
Oh yeah, that's right. Okay.
So, I believe that's all of the accounting stuff done. So,
Yeah.
as you cut open the
Oh, shit.
cocoon
There we go.
and you speak to Iliak and tell him that there's a body ready for him, which is why he didn't transfer himself into the body.
He just didn't know.
No, you didn't tell him. You said, we're going to do a thing.
Well,
Oh, no, that
Yeah.
makes sense. That
Well, we
makes
told them now.
As you do so, the body, the eyes flick open.
it worked.
He seems to be alive.
Not the best air to be breathing.
Yeah.
Vomo,
Dad?
I can see you.
Huh. I'm gonna. You real? You're not a zombie?
No, and he'll sort of flex his fingers and move them about.
Crack, 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 crack.
Everything has been moving around and been released. And he sort of gets up and does a little walk and he's like, my limp is fixed.
Oh. Yeah, of course. And I'll look at his forehead. Does he have 729?
He does not have
Okay,
79
good.
written on his forehead.
I would
Yes.
probably like step back
doesn't need a
towards one of the
toupee.
corners and just let you to do your thing.
And he'll start breathing and he's like, I think my asthma might be cured.
Well, yeah. Only the best.
What did you do?
Not much. We went to heaven, got the hair of a god, stole your corpse, bit of black magic, that sort of thing.
Black magic?
Oh no, it's just a joke. Doesn't matter. But you're back.
And he'll sort of stagger forward and just give you a hug.
And be like, oh, okay. I don't really know this guy, but like, I guess you're my dad.
Aw.
Stepdad.
Yeah, stepdad. Yeah.
Do you
Sorry.
soften into the hug? a
Yeah,
little
yeah,
bit?
I would.
Okay.
And he'll sort of pat you on the back and say, you've grown.
Yeah, I assume I've been away for a while.
You have. You went away to school. We haven't seen you. We've seen letters. We've sent letters. But we haven't seen you. You're looking good. You're
Thanks.
looking healthy.
Well, get my steps in.
I can
Taking up climbing.
climbing.
Yeah, very healthy hobby.
I never really took you much for a outdoorsy person.
Oh, I'm growing to it, I suppose.
You always spent your time in your room, plucking away.
Practicing his cantrip.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's what he was doing.
Real good practice.
So
What's those socks?
what's your plans now? Are you
I mean,
back to see Mom?
I imagine she's missing me.
Yeah. she
Are you
hasn't seen
coming
me for a
back
while.
too?
I will. I do have some stuff to take care of first.
Okay.
That's a whole thing. I'll get there.
Well, and he'll sort of pat around his body, and you know his clothes are very tattered and barely even hanging on. They're like scraps that have.
Yeah, that's no good. Look, I've got a spare pair of clothes. Are we sort of roughly the same size?
That's a good point actually. He, I think, is quite short. I think he's shorter than you.
Okay. I'll give him my spare clothes, and I'll give him an extra couple of gold, and I'll say, look, get these tailored. You can't be... I can't have a father walking around looking like this. This is ridiculous.
Oh no, he's 6'1".
That's about the height I am. I think
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure I'm 6'1". Alright, cool. Perfect fit. Might need to take it out in the middle a little bit, but that's fine.
What are you insinuating?
Metabolism isn't what it used to be, I'm sure. Not your fault. Now, I did have a question. This tattoo birthmark,
Yes.
where did it come from? Was I born with this?
As far as I'm aware, your mother doesn't like to talk about it, so I never cried.
She's never mentioned. Okay.
All she ever told me is your dad was a merchant.
Right. How long ago... What happened to my dad? Did he leave or did he die?
As far as I'm aware, he went off to sell some wares one day and never came back. That's what your mother told me anyway.
How
Again,
old?
I didn't want to pry too much into her past.
How old was I?
She says about 1.
Right. Okay. Well, I hope you enjoy the new body.
Thank you.
Good as new.
I don't know how I can express my gratitude. I've never been one for relying on others. I've always tried to put my lot in, earn my way. I work in the fields outside of the city. I make sure that your mother, your brother are both fed. So thank you, sincerely.
Yeah, look, it's nothing. You would have done the same for me, I'm sure. I'm just trying to it's fine.
Now, I would love to spend some more time with you, but I don't know how long they've been without me, and
Yeah, I promise I'll come and visit soon. I just have to clear some stuff up first.
he'll sort of look around for like a pen or something, a pencil, and some paper, and there isn't any in the house.
I've got a writing kit, I think.
You'll have paper for
Or
you.
yeah,
Jotting
Jolene will
down
have some
tunes
around
and stuff
yeah.
like that.
Yeah.
and he'll write down.
You've got your brand new spell book, actually.
That's true.
He'll write down the address, which I don't have on me right this second.
That's fine.
But sort of general instructions on where, since you told him that you'd lost your memories and things. Yeah, I don't have anything like that. So he'll write down the address and he'll write down how to sort of get there, and I don't have it written down at the moment, but the gate key.
Okay. Yeah.
And
How to properly get through it. Get there.
exactly.
Cool.
To Arcadia.
All right.
Yeah, I guess I should make sure that they're doing okay without me.
Yeah. Do you know of any services in the city that can send messages into Planar, or maybe like from in Arcadia?
The temples tend to.
Do you think when you get home you could send me a message, just to say that you got home safe?
Yeah.
That'd be good. I'd appreciate that.
I'll try and arrange something.
All right. Well. And I'll just sort of spend a bit of time catching up, and
after
I'll invite Dee back here. Say, Dee, come on. This is the guy that.
And he's still a little bit hesitant.
They trapped your soul in a jar.
That enslaved you in a jar,
But-
and then.
As he said before, he trusts you as a friend now, and believes that you've repented from who you were. So he'll be happy and pleasant and jovial with you. And after a little bit of catching up and slightly awkward conversation, as he's experimenting with his limbs and sense of physical being, something he's lacked for a very long period of time. Something that he's struggling to get to grips with, how everything functions and moves. And after a while, he'll say, I should get going.
Yeah. Well, don't be a stranger. See you soon, I suppose.
I'll message you when I get there.
I'll just say to him, and I wouldn't have said anything until this point, and I'll just say to him, as he's leaving, I can't give you the time that Dolian took from you, but please take this as just a gift, or to try and, let's just say, for lost wages that you would have earned in this time. And I just give him 50 gold or whatever would be I think would be the right thing to give him.
Proportionate about that. Yeah, 50 gold would be fine. Thank you. It means a lot that you would even do something like that.
It's nothing. It's barely a wrong made right.
Well, thank you. And I guess I'll be seeing you soon. You coming home?
Soon. Very soon.
And stay safe.
Yeah, and you. And don't go near the dusters. Just avoid that whole thing.
Don't stay in Sigil for long either.
Yeah, things have changed in Sigil. It's not very safe right now. You should just leave as fast as possible.
Where is the portal that will take you home?
I don't have it written down somewhere, but
We would just.
I will let you know.
If he wants to be, if we could escort him. To
Yeah,
the portal.
yeah.
Not let him wander the city on his own.
Yeah, we'll walk in there.
I didn't do
That.
very well last time, did it?
And just walks out and goes into a manhole cover.
Yeah.
The most unluckiest man.
yeah, he'll take you to where it is. I'll
Yeah,
Make
wherever.
a note
It doesn't
as
matter.
well.
But we'll go
Immediately
with it.
gets abducted by liches or something.
and yeah, he'll go through the portal.
Well, thanks for that. guess that's the end of Dolian. It's the last little piece of Dolian left. You're just D now.
I'm not sure about that. But I hope so.
We'll see. Something might come up. We still don't know how we ended up in hell. That's a whole other issue. But let's head back to the house. The others might be back.
Yeah.
And as you head back, the others start to cycle in with their mule and carry bags of food and rations and
He's real cute. You picked a real good one.
What the fuck are you doing me for?
You picked out the mule, didn't you?
I went to the supplies. Other people went to the animals.
Oh. How did we get this mule? It just appeared,
It
you know.
appeared.
So maybe Sprite picked it out.
Hey,
Had a
Sprite,
good
did
vibes
you...
with animals, don't you?
Oh, are we back together now? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, cool.
Back in the house.
Back in the
We're
house.
back
Back
at
in the
house.
room.
With the mule that I'm assuming you picked out because you can talk to animals.
Do you want to come with
I
us?
don't know if that's a prerequisite for buying an animal.
but do you
Don't
talk?
even make it
Do you
more
want to
difficult.
be bored?
But we want a good adventurous mule that like wants to go out, right? We
Yeah.
don't want like a mule that just wants to like sit and watch telly all day.
Do you talk to the mule?
That may be what you want. It doesn't
I
want to.
I don't know.
leave and
If I
go
talk
to
to it, presumably it wouldn't like me.
Sprite, ask
Aw, you
ask it
should.
if it has a name.
Yeah.
Do I have to actually
Do
cast
animals
the spell,
have names?
or is it? Do I have
Do
to?
they like name
I
themselves?
believe you do. But
I
Or is that
think
just
so.
like a thing we do?
I
So
don't
that's a
know.
philosophical concept.
Yeah.
I mean, they have to go by something, but maybe it's just like, oh, you're the one with the spotty ear and
Yeah.
Last
Oh,
So we just call them Sprite.
wrinkled whisker or whatever.
10 minutes. So what do you want me to ask the mule?
Suka's got a name, and tell
What
him
is-
who we are
Yeah.
and what we're gonna do
Oh,
to him.
I don't want to scare it.
Definitely not eating him.
Yeah, let him know that he's just here to help carry our bags and keep us company and stuff. Like, we're not gonna eat him.
What if he asks where we're going?
Just say
Tell him.
the wilds.
We're camping.
Yeah, we're going camping. Going on a camping trip.
Sure.
Maybe he's from the Beastlands.
Maybe.
Yeah, I don't know. Doesn't look like it's from the
so
Beastlands.
you cast
Speak with the mule.
Speak with mules.
Any mule.
It's kind of
Okay.
scary.
The spell goes off.
Hi.
Heyo.
Hi ho to you too. How you doing today?
Well,
Good. Good. You're gonna be part of our friendship group now.
you seem nice.
Aw, that's sweet. What's your name, buddy?
Jeffrey.
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 Aw, do you like to be called Jeffrey or Jeff?
Jeffrey.
Jeffrey. You're a very handsome mule, Jeffrey. So we're gonna go on a little trip. How are you with carrying?
Very good.
Carry good. That's what we like to hear. Carry lots.
Very many.
Carry many. There we go. You're gonna fit in great. So you happy to come on a little holiday with us? Or
Friend?
adventuring holiday? Yeah.
I like friend.
Yeah. Many friend.
I had friends in shop.
They're not smart enough
What,
to really
what
need a
friend called in shop?
Mike.
My.
Hey mule.
Would you like it if we brought you back eventually to see your good friend Mike?
Mike like carrot.
Mike like carrot.
Okay.
Jeffrey like carrot?
Corn.
Jeffrey like corn.
Jeffrey like corn. Writing it down.
Put it on the
Jeffrey.
list. Okay. Jeffrey frightened of anything? Or Jeffrey brave?
Alpacas.
Alpacas. Because woolly?
Spit.
Because spit. It's valid. Yeah.
Hey, Sprite, why don't you like tell him that like if he needs anything desperately to like nudge us or do something so that we can
Yeah.
talk to him again.
How?
Tell him not to poop in the house as well.
Aw. Jeffrey,
Don't bring him inside.
Jeffrey poop outside only.
Outside.
Outside only.
Outside.
Jeffrey's.
What was the question?
If he needs something,
Oh,
how can he get
how
it?
Jeffrey speak with non-mule speakers? How Jeffrey?
Ah!
Okay.
Exactly.
Tell him to
Alright,
tell him to nibble my arm or something if he needs me.
Okay.
Needs us.
Can we agree on a little signal if you need something like food or water, or if you're frightened or something? Maybe you can pull. No hurt, just pull on the clothes like this.
And he'll pull on your clothes.
Okay, good. Rip.
Nice.
Okay, good. Anything else?
These
Any other
extends.
messages for Jeffrey?
No.
Anything from you? Are you just going to criticise?
So,
I just give him a nod. See if he understands.
If you accidentally head bump this one here, I'm assuming these guys can't understand what I'm
Nope.
saying.
Nope.
It's no problem.
you're to them. You're going.
Yeah, that's right.
It's quite funny.
Yeah, if you want to head, if you get bored and you want to just
Why are
do
you
some
pointing
head-
at me?
Yeah.
And then you see Jeffrey.
Not now, not Jeffrey. Later, surprise.
What are you telling him?
Surprise.
What are you telling him?
Okay.
Anything else, guys?
He'll pull on your sleeve.
What Jeffrey want?
Corn.
Corn.
Fucking hell, I opened a can of worms.
We need to go to the shop.
We need to get some corn.
ASAP.
This just became very
Corn soon.
expensive.
Well, I have no money, so I'm not paying for this.
I don't mind buying some corn for dear old Jeffrey.
Jeffrey carries his own corn.
Did we decide what we were getting from Marisha the Fox?
I don't think so.
No? Okay, well that's fine. You
That's
can
fine, you
take
can
it.
just- Out
Let's
of
just
session.
save the money. We'll
We
be
can
back.
save
If
it.
you
'cause
can't
if
decide.
we're just spending it for the sake. Next time we come back, she may have different
Yeah,
stuff.
she'll probably have different spells.
Could be
and
very
stuff,
useful.
Yeah.
True.
Does Jeffrey like to be stroked or like behind the ears?
He very much likes to be stroked.
Okay.
He visibly likes to be stroked.
I'm gonna give him a
Oh,
good
in a
scritch
weird
behind
way?
the
In a weird
ears.
way.
Oh
So-
no.
Jeffrey's not creepy, is he?
Well,
Jeffrey
All
gets
horses, if you
excited.
stroke their manes,
Get
it's like
excited.
because it's about like the mating whole thing.
Ah. Well, maybe a pat, like just a
Like a nice
buddy,
pat.
Just a buddy
friends
pat on the
only
shoulder.
pat.
I have seen many horse being petted and enjoying the petting process.
Wow. I've not hung around enough male horses.
Pardon the pun.
Clearly. Hung around.
Way.
Yeah.
Did you find any scroll shops?
Yeah.
You did?
Marisha the Fox had scrolls, right?
Nah, Marisha had scrolls.
But the shitty ones that you told me they
Oh.
were all shitty. Any good ones?
I don't know where we went after that.
We didn't really.
As
look
you
for
would have travelled
scrolls.
around, you would have spotted a bookshop.
We found a bookshop.
Full of books.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe on the way out.
yeah.
And we still haven't found a flower seller. Because they're very rare.
What
The-
about if we went to the graveyard?
Oh, that's a good idea.
in terms of flower seller, you would be able to buy a flower.
Oh,
okay.
like a
Never
Okay.
mind.
wildflower?
Just a wildflower, preserved wildflower.
Yeah, so
Easy.
it would be
Hello?
about a
That's
gold
easy.
piece
okay, cool.
Not
to
a
have one imported.
Not a problem. We get one of those fresh bad
Put
boys.
it in a book.
In terms of bookstores, they passed one called the Parted Veil.
Sounds
to me.
rude. Sounds like Dolian.
Wow.
Yeah.
Sorry. Part the veil. Lift the kimono.
Yeah.
I've been listening to too much Adventures Zone.
So if you wanted to go to the Parted Veil, it is in the lower ward. It is
Of course it is.
just left of the Shattered Temple District on Anvil's Square.
Downtown.
Cool. Let's all.
Would this take us?
Yeah, let's all
Okay.
go and just do it on the way.
Would we go through here to get to the?
Pretty much, yeah.
Yeah, let's do that.
Can I leave a note at the house?
Donkey on toe.
Like a little ripped page of like my journal or whatever. I write letters to
Yeah.
Rax on. I'm just gonna write a little note and be like, if you made it here, I'm really sorry we missed you. Hopefully be back soon. Stay out of trouble, I love you! And then just leave it in the house.
If
Okay.
I see you do that, I'll say, tell him to clean up a little bit. Obviously, it'd be nice to
Yeah.
come home to a clean
You
house.
try telling a 14-year-old boy to do anything.
So, As
It's
you
not patches. they're
travel out
companions.
and go,
I
you
suppose
go
get the
past
gross
the
movie
Shattered
back.
Temple,
Mm-hmm.
which is that giant-looking temple thing. Yep.
I didn't think he'll come here. I sent him a letter not to come.
Which is a huge temple that's sort of in a bit of state of ruin. It is huge.
Is
and
it
you
any
see
of the?
Are we all together?
Does it belong to
Yeah.
any of the
factions?
factions?
Yes, it is the headquarters of the Athar. The information that you gathered when you were doing some research on the factions,
Yeah.
the Athar are basically individuals that believe that gods are false, they're fake. They're just really powerful people with huge egos,
Ooh.
massive
about right.
cults.
Sounds about right.
This is an interesting place.
Okie dokie.
As you head past there, you find it's maybe a doorway of 5 foot wide building. Sorry, the building is 5 foot wide, and there's like a tiny little doorway with a little sign at the top that says the Parted Veil, and it's got like a little crooked sign of like a book hanging down over the top.
This it?
This was the one we saw.
And it was on your way back.
Let's have a look.
Yeah.
So, as you head in, you find yourself in a huge room that is very deceived by the fact that the outside of it is tiny. This place is much bigger on the inside, and it is crammed. You are walking on books. All of the bookshelves are covered in books, hundreds and thousands and millions of books everywhere that you can see. The whole floor, you can barely even see an inch of the floor. As you head on in,
Should we walk into a hoarder's house?
who's going in? Is everyone going in?
We'll leave the donkey outside with all our food.
Oh, someone should stay with the donkey.
I'll stay with Jeffrey.
Jeffrey? Yeah.
Okay.
Oh.
As you head on in, you do not see anyone.
Hello. Hello.
Howdy!
Yes. And a large 7 foot tall hulking figure steps out from around one of the bookcases. This individual is very sort of like crooked, and I might even have a nice little picture for you.
Oh, nice.
I'm glad we know our meal's favorite snack. I feel like that's super important. in Dungeons and Dragons.
The big figure is incredibly skinny. You can see its bones. It has a very small amount of hair, very large eyes, and this is the individual that you see.
Nice.
Oh damn.
Whoa.
And he steps around the corner and says, "Welcome to the Parted Veil. How may I be of assistance?"
Whoa. Oh.
Hello. Are you the owner of this establishment?
No, I am his assistant.
Ah.
The name is Sir Cleave. And you?
I am D. These are my companions.
Hello, companions.
Howdy. Companions will do.
I am Sir Cleave,
Nice to meet you.
We heard, yes.
shop assistant of the Parted Veil, which is where you are right now.
Okay.
Good to know. Good to know.
Excellent. What can we help you with today?
I believe you're looking for some scrolls?
Yeah, scrolls, books, to do with the magics and the casting of.
Excellent. That is not my forte. I can guide you to a wonderful book on gardening.
Oh, have you got any books of the, like, plants of the beastlands?
I'm sure I can find something up for that.
I'd be real interested in one of those.
Give me a moment. I will go and fetch the proprietor.
Brilliant.
He would be able to assist you more with the magic stuff. His name is Kesto.
Kesto.
Kesto Bright Eyes. I will be back shortly with your book of flora and fauna.
Well, thank you very kindly.
And he will wander off. And after a few seconds, you see a very short gnome step out from behind another one of the bookcases.
Nice.
He is wearing very sort of like loose-fitted clothes. He has like a hat which has like half-lit and melted candles coming down, and he sort of steps out in these bright colours, and he's like, "Ah, yes, my name's Casto Brightheight. How are you? 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 Welcome to the Parted Veil. I'm the proprietor of the Parted Veil. What can I do for you today? Are you looking for anything in particular? I hear that you're looking for something along the lines of magical spell scrolls. Is that correct?"
That's correct.
Yes,
that's correct.
excellent. This is perfect. Have you ever heard about the Afar? Yes? No? You haven't heard about the Afar? Well, the gods are false. They're fake. Don't even listen to them. If they even try to persuade you to do anything, don't do anything, because they're just really powerful people. I mean, I can do powerful things. If you look at this, and you go, and like a massive purple illusory dragon appears. If I can do something like this, then surely the powers are false, because I'm able to create something that's that magnificent. If they're not able to do anything like that, which you have never seen.
Books.
Oh, well, I don't like this person. You wanted the books, correct? What kind of books are you looking for? What kind of magic are you looking for? Anything in particular?
I like this vibe.
I like your vibe. How are you doing? What can I do for you? Do you want a book? You are particularly interested in fashion, is that correct? I have some books on Kirin fashion. Not many people tend to like to go there. It's a little bit of a funny place. But they have some exquisite robes. Have you ever thought about becoming a Dao? You can't really become a Dao, but looking like one.
I'm gonna go join the donkey.
I have now. I'll tell you what. I will take 10 books, your choice, as many diverse range of fashion as you can find.
Excellent, right. I will go off and do that.
Lots of pictures.
Lots of pictures, yes. Lots of ideas. I might even have one or two of the pieces of work from the beautiful Astor. He does some very exquisite things in red, lots of vibrant colours. Yes, I can go and do that. What did you want again? Sorry, what?
Magics.
You want magic? What kind of magic? You want transfiguration, necromancy, transmutation?
I think we've had enough necromancy for
let's
now.
just say no for necromancy. Yeah.
Anything but necromancy. Illusionary, enchantment, anything that's tickling your fancy. Just don't say deities. They're clerical magic, terrible.
That's alright, there's no clerics here.
That's excellent. Cool. What do you like to do? You look like... Did you speak to Sir Cleave just a second ago?
I sure did.
He did say he was going to get a book. Is that the book that you're looking for?
Absolutely.
Excellent. Give me 2 seconds, and he runs off very, very quickly. He comes back very, very quickly, and he has a book of the basics on how to combine herbs and spices and things like that, and poisons. How to create poisons. This is basically just like a beginner's book on how to do it.
Did he know that that's what I wanted?
I spoke to Sir Cleave very quickly when you were coming through. So you wanted to learn how to do poisoning things, yes? Is that correct?
I mean, I asked for a book about the beastlands, but yes, absolutely.
Excellent. You can kind of pick on these things. You look very, yes. Why are you so dumb? Why are you so glum?
I left.
He's gone. He's gone.
I would like lower level magics of transmutation and conjuration, please.
Excellent. Those are particularly good things. I personally like conjuration. Look. And he makes 2 purple dragons appear. Did you want to do something like that? That is very good.
Much more useful, if
okay.
possible.
Well, that was more illusionary magic than anything, so probably not.
Yeah.
But I will go get you that. I will also get you a pamphlet, and he runs off, and he comes back.
So he's definitely part of this Athar. This Athar cult.
He comes back and he has 3 pamphlets, and he hands each of them, and it's basically like the basic teachings of the Athar and how all of the gods are false and they're fake and you shouldn't really trust them. And there's events that have taken place in Greyhawk, the Faerun, Forgotten Realms, where the gods have been killed or they've been like shamed and they've been discarded and stuff like that. Basically everything that suggests that the gods are shit.
I'm actually gonna pocket that in my pouch.
We met a god.
Oh, you met a god?
Yeah, I didn't care for him much.
Exactly. They're just really powerful people. I mean, anyone can be a really powerful person if you put that much dedication and that much focus into anything. I think that you should go to them and tell them that they are silly. And then make sure that everyone that follows them doesn't follow them, because the moment they stop following them, then they stop losing their power. When they lose their power, they become normal people. When they become normal people, they can be killed. If they can be killed, then they are not big-headed anymore.
Books.
Yes, books. And he'll sort of run off back
I
again.
like this guy.
Me too.
I
And-
like that thought, right. And also, make it 11 books. Give me a longer book on the far.
Excellent. And he'll run off, and he'll come back in a second. He will have a selection of spell scrolls, basically anything from level 1, level 2, I think you can gather. You can buy the spells at the basic spell scroll prices, which I will get up for you in a second. So that's just for the scroll. Obviously, transferring it is.
We can talk about it later if you like.
That's cool. I'm just giving you the basic prices. So, first level spell is apparently 60 gold, and second level spell is 120 gold. And basically anything from the enchantment, illusionary, and transmutation,
Conjuration.
and conjuration. Yeah.
Alrighty.
Anything from there, you can buy the scroll, spend the money, and then obviously you have to spend the extra for
Copying.
copying it, and you have to spend the time, etc. But you'll have the spell scroll available for it.
Beautiful.
I like.
In terms of what he comes back with for you, he has 11 of the largest books that you've ever seen, and he's got Sir Cleve carrying them.
Ah, fantastic. So Cleve, my donkey is outside. If you could just drop them in there,
Excellent.
and I'll pay you. And I'll turn back to the owner. I'll pay you what I owe. How much?
Yes. Yes. That will be 100 gold pieces.
Very well. No price on knowledge, I suppose.
Exactly. This is what I keep on saying. And you know what? You took a pamphlet, I'll give you a 10% discount, so 90 gold pieces.
Wonderful.
Make sure that you tell that god that you met. Who was that god, by the way?
I don't know what the name of it. It was a.
Coriol.
Is it Coriol? Yeah, a Chiron.
Oh, that's one of the weird ones. You know.
It wasn't even a person. It was like a horse.
Exactly.
It's like
It's just so weird. I mean,
dragon horse.
why can't they just be like normal people? I mean, that is what they are. They're basically normal people that have gotten really powerful because they
Just
spent a really long
remember
period of
what
time
we
trying to do
all are.
anything. I mean, you could become a god. If you think about it, if you really think about it, spend a really long time doing it, you could potentially be god.
Tried. Didn't work out.
Well, you know what they say. You didn't focus too much.
Try out.
How much do I owe you for this phenomenal compendium?
Yes, that will be 11 gold pieces.
11, absolutely. Here you go. 1, 2, 3. There you go. And I had him 12. It was an absolute pleasure.
It's been an absolute pleasure to meet you too. And remember, if you ever come across any gods, tell them that they are shit.
Will do.
Perfect.
In exchange for that, do we get a discount on 2 scrolls level 1 and 1 scroll level 2?
I'm afraid the scrolls are set at a limited price. I cannot
Fair
play
enough.
on that. It takes a lot of resources. I read them out myself. Did you know that I read them out myself? I got really, really big, powerful spells. You know, and now 3 purple dragons show up.
I think we will be friends. I will be coming here regularly as soon
right.
as my funds increase.
Yeah.
That is excellent. It was lovely to meet you. What was your name again?
D.
D. Okay, cool. That's a very good name. And what about you two?
I'm Link.
And I'm Brady.
Brady. Excellent. Well, it was lovely to meet you all. And remember, gods, shit. Don't ever listen to a single word that they say. Got it?
Gods are shit. Got it.
Got it.
I don't think we would have gotten after a while.
Perfect. Well, I am very busy. Strike the latch and put another candle on, and sort of like a little dribble of wax starts to roll down his face. Right, I have to go do things. If you need anything else, Sir Cleve here will be able to help you.
Let's keep you.
Thank you.
And he'll sort of run off very quickly.
And thank you, Sir Cleve, for carrying all those big, heavy books.
That is
Appreciate
okay.
it.
How are you doing after that?
I'm alright.
It was a lot.
I wish we could bottle that energy.
Yeah. Well,
How do you sustain yourself?
I do not feel.
Makes sense.
you don't feel
No.
anything.
No.
I'm like a little bit aghast. Why? What?
Don't you get bored?
I don't feel. I do not get bored.
What's your thing? Why do you not feel? Is that like just you? Is that your type of thing that you are? I'm kind of like, as a sensate, I'm really like not feeling this.
I'm
like, what is this guy about?
a bodak.
A bodak.
Bodacious, brother.
Okay. And that's just a bodak thing.
I mean, there are other things that don't feel.
Right, but usually they're like undead. Are you undead?
Yes.
Huh, that'll explain it then.
I've had enough of undead things today. Thank you very much, Sir Cleve. It's been a pleasure.
I'm sure you'll be seeing us again at some point.
Yeah.
Sometime.
It has been an experience. I hope you enjoy your books. That's what people say.
Thank you.
So, were you summoned or created by him?
He brought me in.
Bought you?
Brought me.
Right.
I was just wandering, aimlessly.
Like my friend said, we will see you again, I'm sure. Keep on not feeling.
And you.
I wish.
Alright. Oh, on that
Make
note,
my way outside.
let's go.
Okay.
Three scrolls.
Yeah.
Excellent. So, the next destination is the Blood Gem Park.
I think we've got everything we need, don't we?
Yeah.
We've got a flower, we've got supplies.
No donkey.
The only thing I haven't done is dropped off my sensate stone at the sensate
Oh yeah,
thing.
I could stand to do that as well because
Have
I've
you
got one.
You've got one that you've done.
Yeah, I've got one
Alright.
empty and one full.
It's almost your turn to open the gate.
Link and I will very quickly run over. I don't know, are you guys cool, like chilling in the park,
Yeah.
hanging out for a bit?
More than.
I'm gonna
Sure.
send a letter
Oh, there we go.
Alright, cool.
Link
Wait,
and I.
sending a letter to.
to
Meet you there.
the dusters
I'm not as
as
fit
my
as you.
official resignation.
Alright, well, resignation.
I'm like coaching you as you go. I was like, if you make your strides longer.
And
Like-
you're like running back and running around.
Yeah, make your strides longer each time. There you go, and then you don't have to use as much energy.
Excellent. I'll very swiftly go over it. They'll take your stones, give you a new one, and the money will be sent to, I believe, the last place of residence that you stated, which is the...
Can we update them? Can we just
You
like
can update
tell
it
them
if
to
you want.
drop off the money at the house?
Yeah, you can do that.
Yep.
Nice.
Other than that, it was going to be the
The Wesleyan or something.
Dustman.
Yeah,
I can't remember what
Dustman's
it was.
bar.
Excellent.
Yeah, we don't really want to go back there.
For,
I resigned.
for a gold piece of type,
Nice.
we'll take your letter for you.
Let's go.
You do? That was your letter of resignation?
Oh, nice.
Sick, bro.
Did you give a notice?
No notice needed. Death is sudden, and so is my resignation.
Excellent. So,
Jogging our way downtown. Walking.
I walk straight, so for some reason I feel a lot less weight on my back right now.
Are we burning your patch?
Not yet.
Are we gonna keep it for special occasions?
Memento.
I like
Yes.
it.
Just in case we need to talk to another dust man. Bin man.
Oh,
Dead man.
The lady at the desk that Link went out
a
on
gnarly
a
West
date
spinner.
with. Yeah. I don't want this to be like a whole thing, but like I'm sure there's like a bit of like weird tension between the two of them.
There is. But mostly from Anali's point, I'm sure.
Yeah. And
I'm
like
fine.
as soon as like Link is out of like earshot, I'm like, he's like that with everyone. I'm so sorry about him. I hope at least you had a nice meal.
It was okay. Would have been nicer if the company was better.
Oh, goddamn.
Harsh.
You know, he left halfway and started talking to somebody else at a different table.
Did he actually? Unbelievable. Well, you know our new address. If you ever fancy popping by for some real company, you're welcome to. Not that it's very nice at the moment, but
Okay, well,
I'm sorry about him.
so am I.
I just want her to be on her good side still. Okay.
She may be the one that, chooses how much you get paid for your.
Yeah.
So,
I need to get her fired.
What?
You're a dick.
I need
mean-
someone else on the front desk.
Oh my god.
you can do that if you want.
Or just go at a different time when she's not working.
Yeah,
She's so sweet.
that's true. There must be someone that runs the night shift.
Yeah.
So,
But firing her or killing her is also an option.
Yeah.
it is definitely an
God,
option.
no.
If you want to get her fired, you can come up with a plot and try and execute it and see how it goes, but
I like her.
Change your name to Bill Clinton.
Oh,
Oof.
I did not have relations with that woman.
With that receptionist.
That's the problem.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's why she
I
was
wish
upset
I-
with you.
But I didn't know.
I did not.
All right, let's go. And we
Um,
come like jogging up to the park, and I'm like super sprightly, and I'm like, oh, that was great. You'll get there, buddy. You just
Yep.
if you wake up with me every morning, you can come with me on my run.
Oh, no, thank you.
Seems like your dad was right. You're not made for the outdoors.
Oh.
Well,
Next time I'm just riding Jeffrey.
good that we're going to the beach.
And I got some corn for Jeff.
You got some
He's
corn.
like, no.
Just like a copper.
I'll like get a huge basket.
We'll put that up like a silver then.
Okay.
So, what do we have to do to open this gate?
That's a good question.
What kind of flower would you like to have purchased?
Scotch. What was it? Scotch lavender?
Not a marigold?
No.
Still too on the nose.
Still on the nose. I'm not there yet.
There's some, what was it called? Tundra
Tundra cotton.
cotton.
No, a Scotch lavender.
Yeah.
No, is it a Scotch heather? That's what it's called, not lavender. Scotch heather.
Not a Scotch bonnet.
Oh. Try it and see.
Spicy.
Don't try it, it's a key. Don't eat it.
we need it for the
It's a joke.
So,
Jeffrey's like, spicy.
you are at the Blood Gem Park. The gate, as you were instructed, is one of the archways they have there. That's got like vines wrapped around it. And you're in front of it.
I'm just gonna like hold the flower. I'm assuming everyone's just behind me. And I'm just gonna turn around as if I'm gonna like make a little speech. And then as I go to speak, I just stop, turn around, and then like try and go through the archway.
Yep, as you hold onto the flower and step through, the portal fizzles itself into life, and through it you can smell fresh, stormy rain
Shit, there's water.
wafting from the portal.
Gallons of it.
And as you step through, you have that slightly disorienting sensation. And you step through the other side, and you are in a field in the distance, perhaps 2-3 miles ahead of you. You see a town. The first thing you notice is that this place is littered with toppled stone. All of the buildings are in some large state of disrepair, set to the backdrop of a jungle. This is the ruined city of Faunel. Crumbling, broken buildings and cracked fountains that spill water that contained within them to the floor. Temples and chapels rent in half by trees that violently erupt from the belly of the structures. Then the heat hits you. Hot and humid and sweaty. The clouds in the air starting to part, and you can see from behind them the beginnings of a rainbow dancing across the sky. What you see of the population of this town is that most of the people are coming and going in various tents that have been erected of various colours, ranging from bright yellows to dark, deep reds and everything in between. Everything is covered and draped in vines, as if they're trying to reach out and destroy any permanent erected buildings. And you're just outside of Faunel, and everyone else steps through with you.
How do you spell that?
Faunel.
Do we see anyone?
You see a few people. The thing that strikes you most is the abundance of animals. Cats, dogs, horses, donkeys, deer. Near enough any domesticated animal is just wandering around this area.
No abyssal chickens.
No abyssal chickens.
Thank fuck.
As if like what the owners have gone and left all the pets behind.
There are people.
Yeah.
You see a wide selection of humans and elves and what look like very small, muscular children. About 3 foot tall, very well built, very dark, tanned skin. And various boreas, the half-goat sort of centauri individuals.
What's the weather? Like, what's the temperature?
Hot.
Humid.
We're talking
Sticky.
jungle temperate.
That's okay for me. I'm
For 30, late 30s, early 40s, very hot, sticky. And
We're unbuttoning.
I got fire resistance.
Yeah.
I'm gonna just, and I'll turn it into a raincoat that's like very blowy and billowy, and I have like open chest.
Oh.
the floor under your feet is sodden wet, but it is not raining right now. It seems that the storm, the downpour of water has passed.
Are any of the animals domesticated? Like, do they have saddles on and things like that?
They do not have saddles.
Or
Are
any
they
kind
paying
of...
us any attention?
You're a good 2 miles away.
Oh.
You can see them in the distance.
You can see them all in the distance.
Okay.
Wow, this is very
But
interesting.
they don't have any packs or anything. They do not look owned.
Why do I hear fortunate son?
You what?
Dude.
What did you say?
He's saying we're going to Vietnam.
Okay.
Well, lead the way.
Shall we go to town, or do we have to go somewhere else instead?
This is the gate town, right? This is like the last thing before.
Before, who knows?
Who knows?
God knows what.
We should get some directions.
We should get some advice.
Yeah.
Yeah, see who's around.
We should make some friends, maybe.
Do you think we could have a guide?
Maybe.
That's a good idea.
Yeah. It would be really useful, I think.
Sure.
You shared with us what happened here. Did you?
Yeah, I would have. What, you mean
All
the...
of your memories and things. the
Anything I know,
visions.
I wouldn't have kept it.
I say perhaps we should be subtle about it. Your presence may not be welcomed,
Yeah.
considering what's happened.
You might be known.
Yeah.
Although you're not from here,
No.
so it
No.
depends on how well connected these towns are.
Yeah.
We were warned this was the only one of this size. So
Well, let's just...
Is there anything you can do to mask my appearance or make me
A
look
good
slightly
idea.
different?
I mean, I've got...
Could you hide my tattoos, maybe? Or
Yeah, I mean, I've got, you know...
I've got a disguise kit.
There you go. Perfect.
okay. So maybe we could change my hair color, or
Yeah, we can put some like chalks in your hair because it's a lovely color already. So we can just deepen that, and then I've got some like body paste we can put on your tattoos if you want.
maybe I could I don't know, borrow a tunic or
Yeah, I've got a
top
I've got
or
a tunic.
or
and
something to
with a
prove
hood
it.
and you can-
Your tattoos are recent, so perhaps that is the disguise in itself.
True.
Mm.
Don't
Who
know.
knows?
Who knows?
Who knows?
Let's ask around in town.
But
we
if
know
I
anything about Unicorn Grove.
Stay back a little bit.
Yeah.
Maybe you guys can do the, inquiries and we can judge.
You just stay close though.
Yeah. I
Don't
will.
go too far, just in case.
Mm.
Cool.
Yeah, so I'll put some like charcoal stuff in your hair that dampens the red and just kind of makes you look more brunette, which I think will change your face shape a little bit because it's slightly darker, so it kind of like dulls your face shape a little bit.
Maybe give me some charcoal for the eyes, like eyeliner.
Yeah, like a little darker. Yeah, I like
Yeah.
Maybe if you
It's
put a
good.
comb
Goth.
through your hair, it will make a difference as well.
So it takes
For
about
once.
10 minutes to make a
that. A disguise.
very light disguise.
Yeah.
Nothing extensive, just
We'll drape some like shawls or whatever.
Yeah.
Sounds good.
okay. Where in town do you start to head? There are various tents.
The visitor center.
Mm.
Yeah.
So the largest building?
There's
The
like
one with
an
the big
an
eye.
Yeah.
Or the exclamation mark
Welcome
for
to
quest.
the ruined city of Faunel.
We
Start here.
go
Start here.
Why is
You've
it?
discovered.
You are.
Yes.
You
Flight
are.
master.
Yeah.
Quick travel.
Quick
Why?
travel unlocked.
Why is it ruined? Do we know? Is it just
It looks like
It looks like the plants are
plants are
clawing
tearing
back.
apart.
taking it
Yeah.
apart?
Yeah.
Interesting.
Nature is claiming it.
begs the question of who made it in the first place and why.
Maybe it's not nature.
Maybe it's just really hard to settle anywhere in the
Yeah.
wastelands.
Yeah.
This is the closest you can come to a settled place.
Probably too much effort to keep it going. Someone just quit. They just quit maintaining it.
Well, let's ask the locals.
Locals.
So, the largest building where there seems to be the highest concentration of people is a large, cracked, roofless cathedral with improvised stained glass windows that look like they've been, replaced with people that don't quite remember what the originals had, and they're just sort of like, the old medieval art where people were like describing animals that they have never seen. So like you've got a cat with a human face.
It's one of my favourite things.
Yeah,
ever.
Yeah.
It's that sort of thing, somebody
A
told
dolphin
somebody
and
that
it
this
looks like a sea
painting,
monster. Yeah.
this painting was like this, and trying to improvise it without knowing what it actually looked like.
About.
And the ceiling, there is no ceiling. It is a series of tarps that have been placed over the top of this building just to hide it and protect it from the elements. And as you go in, there are a lot of people just sort of milling around. As I said, the small, muscular-looking children-like people.
Does it look like a marketplace of any kind?
It does not look like a marketplace.
Okay.
Let's
That's awesome one, I suppose.
Who looks friendly?
So, as
child, you
Muscular child.
a strangely muscular child.
and as you come up, it's like, yes, how can I help you?
Hi there. New in town. I'm Link. Your name?
Coral.
Coral. Nice to meet you, Coral. We're on our way to the Grove of Unicorns. That's it. Just wondering if there was any way we could hire a guide or get some sort of local advice.
Well, guides are partially against the idea of this place.
Oh, it's a kind of do-it-yourself sort of.
Going back to nature, that sort of thing, yeah.
Right.
That's cool.
Fair enough. Okay. Well, I mean, just some general advice would be nice.
Maybe direction.
Yeah, some directions. Do you
Or just tips on how to survive this place.
do you sell maps? Are maps a thing?
Yeah,
here?
we have a map. And he'll pull one out. And the map is...
Oh God.
It's like...
Blank, isn't it? It's just a blank piece of paper.
It's not a blank piece of paper. However,
Use
you've
your
seen,
imagination.
the
Void
idea of the Great Wheel, and you have all of the plains.
Yeah.
And then you have a place which is the Outlands.
Uh-huh.
The information you know about the Outlands is that generally there's a huge spire in the center, and mounted atop the spire is the sigil is like suspended above this spire that's in the center of the Outlands. This map says that Faunel is the center of the Outlands.
Of course. Right.
Okay.
Of course.
Okay. That's interesting.
That is an interesting map.
Um,
I've never seen one like that before. Can honestly say that.
can I see on the map is the Grove of Unicorns like listed as a little?
No, it's not. This is a map of the Outlands. This isn't a map of the Beastlands.
So are we not in the Beastlands?
No.
Oh, we're in the Outlands. Okay. Well, which way to the Beastlands, I suppose?
And she'll say, As you go out, there's a big stone statue.
Uh-huh.
That's Raph.
It's alive.
Yeah,
Of
The
course.
statue's alive.
yeah.
So
Does
do we have to sneak
Raph
past
know?
it? Do we pay it? Do we fight it? What's going on here?
He'll ask you some questions and he'll deposit you somewhere in the Beastlands.
Oh,
Oh, perfect.
yeah, that'll work.
Yes, the man protects the portal.
Okay. That sounds good. I've heard Mialiki is a popular goddess.
They are someone who has a realm, or various realms in the Beastlands, yes.
Anything we should know?
Which is quite nice from what I've heard.
Well, that's
Okay.
good. Any news from that part of the world? You know, go over unicorns.
Not really. I don't tend to leave here.
How long to the statue?
5 minutes.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that one.
So, what is your benefit to me in this?
What do you need?
Do you need any
Yeah.
news from Sigil or Mount Celestia?
I don't know. I thought you would have given me the information that I need.
Have you heard about the Modron March?
I haven't.
Well, and I tell him about the Modron March.
So they coming.
They're coming.
They're coming to a city near you.
They're coming. Watch out.
Oh Lord, they coming.
You got anyone you love, you better check in with them.
Yep. And we'll tell them about the changes in Sigil.
Yeah, Hashkar's address.
Yeah, Hashkar's address and like.
Not sure how helpful this will be for you, but it's news.
Hey, yeah, news for news.
knowledge is power.
That is interesting. Well, I would have thought you up for better reasons, but you get what you get.
Hmm.
Maybe someone needs this information and you'll get something else for it.
Yeah, it's true. You never know.
Maybe.
How about a song? Do you like a song? Do you like music?
Yes, I did create a wonderful song. Play it for me.
Sure. Just remind me how it goes.
What was it about?
I don't know. You were the one that created that I created you.
Oh no, he's
He's one of them.
Hold on 2 seconds. Alan! And another one of these little muscular-looking children comes over.
Are these the guys?
Search
who
of
think they're really
Creation.
gods?
They
Is
made-
the
This is one of my creations, I think. They spoke to me anyway.
You should just play him a song, any song.
Okay. This was an amazing song that you came up with, in a dream last night, and I've just come to you now to relay it to you.
Excellent. I'm
And
interested.
I'll play a sort of like lively tune about how this guy is like a very generous and avuncular and very, very helpful sort of figure, and he loves to help all of his little dream people that he creates, and he's like a a generous god to the people that he creates, and loves to just help them out.
Excellent.
Beautiful.
That sounds like something I created. Now, I gotta head off. Thank you very much for that. Thank me very much for that. Yes. Bye.
How do you,
Thank you very much for making all of this happen.
Are you going straight to the statue, or...?
You're not talking to this freak anymore.
I think we probably should, or
Yeah.
leave it. I don't know.
Yeah.
Depends what-
Unless there's anything else pressing around, no?
You did all your shopping. This would have been the last place that you could have bought anything.
Okay.
But, okay. So, you...
Sprite, how are you feeling about all this?
Sign of one.
I mean,
I
no one
just-
seemed to recognise you, so...
No, I just want to move now.
Alright,
Now we're here. I just want to keep pushing forward.
alright.
So,
that's a good idea.
you follow the directions that this guy gave you. He is called a Kender, by the way.
Kenda.
Yeah, they're basically halfling-like people. Tend to be a bit more muscular. They're from Kryn, in Dragonlance.
The
Cool.
buff
They're
hobbits.
buff.
Kryn, is that the same place that
The Bodak.
Hobbits, if you will.
Bobbits.
Exactly.
Swole hobbits.
So, you follow the directions and you stand before a large stone statue with a huge chubby face and blue eyes.
What a
And
cutie.
he looks down at you and says,
He's cute.
I am Wrath. Who are you? And I'll end the session there.
Oh.
I want to keep playing.
It's hit 10 o'clock, so we're actually a little bit late, but I just wanted to get us to a nice
Yeah,
No one
stopping
needs
point.
day jobs, right? You guys cannot just play, right?
The next week I don't have a day job.
Hey! Maybe
So-
go back to work.
No.
Thank you all for visiting us at the Hodgepodge Tavern. We hope you've enjoyed the venture today. Sorry it was a little bit of accounting, but these things sometimes have to happen, unfortunately. So, if you enjoyed yourself today, please feel free to follow us on Instagram, give us, reviews. We'll put this on YouTube. Please like,
Give us a
comment,
like.
and subscribe if you wish.
Absolutely.
And
It really helps the algorithms, like, let other people know that you like it, which means that our content is valuable, which means more people see it, which is great for us.
it gives
So,
us the warm tinglies inside.
yeah, it does, and it gives us warm tinglies, which is fantastic.
Yes. So, as per usual, I will be doing the quick experience point rundown. So, if you would like to wait around,
Yeah, go ahead and type a name in the chat of your favorite.
put exclamation mark and then the name of the person that you liked. I did try and put a little poll up earlier, but apparently it's
Get
broken
extra
itself
XP.
again. To give them a bit of bonus experience points.
Remember, if nobody votes,
Nobody
nobody
gets it.
gets extra XP.
Exactly. So, we will see you in a couple of minutes.
Yep.
So, thank you for waiting. So, I will run through the experience rundown. We have a series of blips that we distribute and everyone votes for, and then we'll have the straw poll. So, it's not too late for you to vote. Put those names down in the chat. So, first of all, I would like to award 100 experience points each to D and to Link.
Oh, nice.
Because you basically circumvented an entire, what I had planned as a big heist, thinking that it was going to be a bit more troublesome, but the fact that you managed to hide yourself as a member of the faction.
Sick. See, I felt like that was an absolute train wreck, but apparently not.
That's amazing.
Apparently not.
However,
Could have gone worse, apparently. And it was expected to.
You guys did really well.
however, there is a downside to it. For temporary reasons, you no longer have the benefit of the membership of the sensates.
Oh, because I pretended to be someone else.
Because you basically acted as an anarchist.
Ah.
Oh shit.
Do you get the benefits of the anarchists?
Nope. Which is the ability to impersonate different factions.
Oh, interesting.
Well, you got your dad back. It's fine.
Yeah.
Just go back to acting.
So if you continue to try and personify the ideals of the sensates, you will gain that back, but for the time being, that is suspended as you basically took on the role of an anarchist.
Okay.
Alright.
Fair enough.
I think my +1 perception was part of that. Yeah,
So.
+1 perception.
From there, we will start with the experience point rundown. Actually, saying that, I would like to give just 10 experience points to Brady, Link, and Dee for putting up with Casto Bright Eyes. My opinion, the best NPC that's ever existed ever.
I do like him.
Nice.
I must admit.
Let's go and visit him again. I think we will if we're
For sure.
Spell
He
scroll.
seems to have a lot of scrolls.
And I would like to give 10 experience points to Sprite for our lovely conversations about it.
No.
Sympathy XP, I like that.
No.
I'll take it.
Yeah, you will.
Unfortunately, Spike didn't do a great
I didn't
deal.
do much today.
There's nothing going to do.
I was just chilling.
So, from there, we will start with our first blip. So that is creative use of spell or ability. Each blip, by the way, is worth 60 experience points. So who do you feel had creative use of a spell or an ability?
There was like stuff going on with your creating your disguises as you were improvising, going along.
That's
pretty
true.
Cool.
I did like that.
I think that's probably the only ability use, really, in that whole thing.
I think something else.
I vote Link.
Okay, I agree with that.
I'll
So that will
graciously
be
accept your vote.
60 bonus experience points.
Thank you.
So next up we have heroic, selfless, or furthering the party goal. Do you feel anyone personified that today?
I'd like to nominate Philippe for using the hair of the god in order to bring someone else's daddy back.
Yeah, that was a powerful
Yeah.
artifact that was sacrificed.
Yeah.
But remember.
I remember.
There's a little notification on top saying D will remember this.
Yeah. And hopefully, you know, a few points towards chaotic good.
Yep.
Yeah, I would feel that would be the case. So, next one, or the final one, is intangible. Was anything that you felt somebody did that should...
I was going to nominate D again.
What?
Because you helped with Jar Daddy, you gave him the gold as penance, you resigned, you said goodbye to like that whole part of your life,
It's true.
you like
Yeah.
finished a chapter. I don't know, I just thought it was cool.
Yeah, it was a
That was
it was a big
definitely selfless.
end of
Yeah.
that sort of
It was like goodbye to Dolian, like properly.
But we've already awarded for that, I'm afraid.
Have we?
Yeah, that was the selfless. That whole thing was linked into the same thing. You
It
did a
is.
selfless
Oh,
act.
okay. I thought it was like giving up the artifact itself. I was thinking more like the resignation, but that's fine if you don't want it.
I feel that would.
I do want it.
I know you want it.
But it does sound like the same similar vibe of things. Intangible. I got an intangible. I give Kyle some points for just letting people do their thing and not. We were saying not much happened to Spike
Yeah.
because Spike sat and waited for people to take their own limelight.
Real MVP, letting
That's
everyone else
true.
step forward.
So
That's
instead of
cool.
trying to insert himself into shit, he just was like, "It's not my thing. It's not my thing. I'm listening.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah, actually, I love that.
60 bonus points for Spike.
that.
Thank you.
For being a super chill bloke.
Yeah.
Or person that has no designated
I do
genitals
have a
but
question.
identifies as male.
Does Josh get extra points because
It's okay, it's okay.
his dad has been that chapter of you've unlocked your dad? Is that any of that?
Jar Daddy unlocked.
Yeah.
You've unlocked his
It is a
path.
part of his personal
His
story.
path home.
Yeah. Personal growth.
Path home.
60 bonus experience points for Link.
Cool.
Hey.
There you go. Got your back.
For adding a little something to their backstory.
Okay, chat moderator. Have we had anyone vote? Anyone put any names in the chat?
I'm really, really good at this job,
That's okay.
and I'm definitely checking.
I mean, I've got it
Might
up
not
here.
load the chat.
Yeah,
that
to be honest, I
much
thought
before.
no, I don't think so. But
Unfortunately.
me and Kyle were just chatting all the way through, making
Oh, really?
jokes to
You
each
guys
other.
are chatting in the
We were chatting to each other.
That's amazing.
What was the joke?
Oh, I
Brokeback
feel like I've
Mountain.
missed
Book
everything.
Back Mountain.
I was like, book buddies. I was like, D doesn't book on the first date. Well, no, he does actually.
Oh yes, he does.
Man, you guys gotta get onto our Twitch stream
I know.
as we Twitch because you're missing out on those goals.
We're hilarious.
Alrighty.
Thank you very much for joining us. We should hopefully be back on a more consistent
yes.
basis.
Yeah, because summer's ending.
Josh, you're not in next week, yeah?
Unfortunately, next week I'm not in because it's the first week of my work and I'm doing orientation stuff.
That is
wanna
fine.
Do you want us to carry on
Yeah,
without
that's
you?
fine. You carry on. Just imagine me looking fabulous in my jungle clutch.
Oh my god, do you have like jodhpurs?
Yeah.
And a fucking like English like hat?
I was gonna
like,
say, I
colonial
imagine
hats?
like with a
Do you know what I mean?
colonial like.
That pith hat! That's what it is!
Pith
A
helmet.
pith helmet!
I think
Sorry.
I think as I'm walking, I've got like a book in one hand of the like all of those fashion books, and I'm just going. Just changing.
Like, oh, I like this one.
Yeah.
So one of those books is the fabulous fashion of Phantismo Phantismos.
I love it.
It's amazing.
I'm just looking at pictures.
Not reading anything.
They talk about the entire technique of making all of these
Technique
things.
is irrelevant.
I
He's got magic.
I'm a himbo, I don't
That'd be
need
so
that.
bullshit.
That would be insane.
So, thank you very much for joining us. We will be back next week, but we will be down a Josh. But we will
Sorry.
begin the hex crawl of the Beastland.
Look at this hex!
Welcome
Ah!
to the hex scroll.
Each one of
so
these
epic.
little squares here is individually cut out. We get to start revealing them. Unveiling them? Joshua.
Sorry. I didn't think it would go off like that.
But yeah, I'm
It's not
excited.
even a sex tape.